Guys, what's going on? Good to see you guys. It's good to see you guys. A little late, guys. Sorry. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Right? Yeah, guys, had a little technical difficulty there. You know what I mean? Every time these damn Windows updates happen, man. Ridiculous. Okay. So, guys, I'm gonna drop the link in the Discord first. We'll do like the first 20 minutes for Discord members only, and then I'll open up the lines to everyone. Guys, we will have a daytime live tomorrow. Where am I? 1 second. Top is here. Okay. Reza, what's up, dude? Oh, Reza. Oh, guys, get ready for this. Yes, guys, they have adultery coaches. Okay, they have these chicks that are like, "Are you feeling ashamed because you cheated on your husband? Well, we can help you deal with that shame so you can be successful in life." Clown world. Guys, these 304s are demons, man. Demons. Insane. What's up, dude? Keyshawn's here. What's up, man? Yeah, Jasmine Ratchet. Guys, the day that she loses her that Jasmine Crockett loses her Congress seat. Oh man, I'm gonna laugh. Man. 2000s guy, what's up, dude? Remixer, what's up, man? Red Doors here. Let's see. Brian, what's up, man? Anonymous here. Good to see you guys, man. Good to see you guys. Daniel's moving. Ugh, I hate moving. Steve, what's up, man? Hold on. What did they say? Remixer says possibly because B-dubs can spawn pookies and nugs, so the community forums like that. Yeah, guys, this is a culture thing. A culture thing. Once again, guys, there's a small group of pookies that all these Glocktavias are all sleeping with. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. Really is. Now, guys, cheating. Guys, men and women cheat at roughly the same rates, right? Let's see. Let's see. Where is that study at? I think it was like, 20%. Oh, here we go. ABC News. Look at this. Women and men cheat at the same rate. Here we go, guys. Look at that. And this is back in 2011, so you know it's gotten worse. It says the reasons why. So women who cheated said that they weren't happy being in a relationship and had a feeling that their partner didn't hold the similar sexual beliefs. Look at that. So, guys, there you go. It says 19% of women and 23% of men report cheating. But, guys, this is physical cheating. Physical. Guys, they don't count in emotional cheating. Guys, if you were to actually count the amount of women that are texting other guys, flirting with other guys, right? It will probably be like 30-40% of women, 50% of women. I would say 1 and 2 cheat emotionally. You guys, with women, cheating emotionally is basically the same as cheating physically. You know, Damon with the $20, man, appreciate it. He said, "Eve, Cone, Adam, all women are scandalous by nature." Fact. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. Thanks for the $20, man. Appreciate that, man. Thanks so much.
You are scaring the hoes.
No, guys, here's the thing. I've said this once before. The general nature of man is selflessness, okay? The general nature of women is selfishness. Men have to sacrifice. Our role, our purpose on this planet up until modern times was to sacrifice for the community, for our children, our wives, and to make the world a better place. And women have to naturally protect themselves and their offspring. So they're naturally selfish. So they always had to get the attention of the most powerful man that could give them the best outcome for themselves and their children. But over time, knowing this, most religions, most cultures, and most gender norms, traditional norms, were instituted to make women act selfless. There was social status. There was status within the family, where these selfless women who were the matriarchs of the neighborhood, who had a husband, but they were the vice president's her husband, but they were head of all the women. They would plan all the events. They would take care of the family. They would do family reunions. They had some type of social status that they would benefit from. Younger women so younger women and children came to them for advice. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had social status. But now, so religion, social norms, traditional culture, right, is all gone. So now the general selfishness of women is on display for everyone. You know? So guys, so men and women cheat at the same rates. And of course, some broad says, I still see more men than women who have had affairs. Well, I would agree from what I see that women are catching up. One of the reasons that the gender gap for cheating is closing is because women are in the workplace. There you go. There you go, man. There you go. Look at that. Also, social media. Look at that, guys. Insane. Yes, Steve said it the best. They cheat way more. Right? Now, guys, you know what? Let's break some news, guys. Now, guys, let's look at the negative outcomes of cheating. Okay? Let's see what happens when these 304s cheat. Okay, here we go.
Welcome back. And developing tonight, an alarming 911 call outlines a deadly crime of passion. The man who pulled the trigger on off-duty Madison County deputy.
CBS 46's Yasmina Alston breaks the call down.
Hold on, guys. Man, she can get it, dude. I don't know about the wig, but I'd smash. How you doing?
She's like all these babes. You get their pilot lit, they can start a leaf blower.
The call down.
In that 911 call, you can hear an off-duty Madison County deputy screaming that he had shot someone because his wife was cheating on him.
Damn.
I just shot somebody. My wife was cheating on me and I couldn't take it.
What's that happened?
I caught her cheating.
You just heard 32-year-old Winford Trey Adams, an off-duty Madison County deputy, shortly after he shot 26-year-old Benjamin Lloyd Clore. In the call, Adams says he shot Clore because his wife was cheating.
Damn.
He told dispatchers his wife was in the driveway.
I didn't shoot her. I shot the guy. I couldn't stop myself.
The shooting happened Sunday on Old Jefferson Road in Athens.
No, I'm going to kill myself. I can't go to jail for the rest of my life. I'm the deputy sheriff of Madison County. I can't go to jail.
You hear Adams say the victim ran away and he was going to look for him.
Have y'all got a 911 call from him yet? Is he okay? If you're there, I'm sorry.
Now, guys, this is what I disagree with. Guys, if you're with a chick and she's cheating, guys, don't hate the guy. Guys, if you're with a hot girl or whatever, guys are gonna hit on her, right? This is the way it works. Guys, I've never been the jealous type ever, right? And I've dated some hot chicks. Guys, dating a hot chick and being jealous when a guy hits on her or tries to talk to her is like drive a Ferrari and then getting mad that people stare at it. You know, now there is a certain point where if she says no, then you got to step in. But if a guy's making passes at her, it's up to her to say no, I'm married or whatever. Guys, don't get mad at the guy. Get mad at the chick for sleeping with the guy. You know what I'm saying? Look at that.
I heard the movement next door.
In a second call, you can hear Adam's wife asking the dispatcher could she leave the scene because she didn't know what he would do next.
He just pulled a gun out and shot at my friend and
At my friend. At my friend?
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Is that what they call it now? Heretic. What's up, dude? Scott, how's it going? Good to see you guys. Yep.
I want to leave because I don't want him to come back.
Police said the shooting was the result of a domestic incident. Adams in the call is also heard briefly speaking with his wife.
Okay, I love you.
Adams was taken into custody at the scene before being charged with murder. I'm Yasmina Alston, reporting for CBS 46.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. So now, I don't know if the guy died or not. Who is this? Sorry. What's the guy's
County
name?
deputy.
CBS 46's breaks the.
In that 911 call, you can hear an off-duty Madison County deputy screaming that he had shot someone.
him?
His wife was cheating on him.
I just shot somebody.
Adams. So is this him? No. Okay. But okay, here's another one.
Crime sparked, police say, by a husband enraged that his wife might be having an affair.
Look at that.
What happened next, we have to warn you, is so violent it may not be appropriate for some viewers.
Now you have two guys' lives ruined because of 1304.
This woman has 2 black eyes.
Jeez.
The result, cops say, of a beating by her enraged husband after he discovered she was having an affair with a coworker.
Look at
What
that.
authorities
There
say.
it is, guys. You with the coworker, right? Damn. Look at that.
Happened next is shocking.
This case is especially heinous and gruesome.
31-year-old Brittany Barron told police her husband Armando was looking through her phone when he found text messages from her coworker Jonathan Emerald. They both worked at a medical supply company in New Hampshire. Brittany said what followed was a violent assault, with her husband beating her about the face repeatedly and strangling her so hard she says she passed out. Then her husband texted her lover pretending to be Brittany and lured him to meet at a park in the woods.
Damn.
When Emerald showed up for the middle of the night run,
Hey, guys, if anyone texts you to meet in the park in the woods at late at night, guys, don't go. Please don't go.
rendezvous with his alleged lover, a grim fate awaited him. That's when Brittany told investigators her husband turned and shot Jonathan 3 times, twice in the chest and once in the head.
Damn.
The couple then drove 200 miles with the body into the deep forests of New Hampshire, where the husband ordered Brittany to cut off Jonathan's head with a saw so that he could not be identified, according to court documents.
The defendant decapitated Jonathan, wrapped his head in a tarp, and placed it in a grave.
The gruesome crime was exposed when Fish and Game officers happened to come upon the scene. Armando Barron has pled not guilty to murder. His wife was charged with falsifying physical evidence. She pled not guilty when she appeared in court, and you could still see those 2 black eyes.
You can hear me, right?
Yes, I can.
Her lawyer, Richard Guerriero.
Everything that the state alleges that Miss Barron did, she did under duress, and I mean under duress, meaning direct fear from her for her life.
Damn. Right, guys. Okay, so we have a couple more of these here, guys. This is what happens when these chicks cheat, man. They just destroy everyone and everything. Here we go. Here's another one.
Authorities say a woman lied about having an affair.
She can get it too. You know? Check her out, guys. You know?
She's like all these babes. You get their pilot lit,
they can suck start a leaf blower.
Fair to make her cheating husband jealous. Now the husband, Derek Frazier, is behind bars after killing the supposed other man. The Manatee County Sheriff's Office responded to a Bradenton home finding Daquan Randolph dead.
Oh, yeah. Heretic. I saw this earlier. I didn't realize this was the same case. Guys, we'll have to do a daytime live on this and go through the whole thing, you know? So
witnesses say Frazier was the shooter. He initially told detectives he was never at the scene, then changed his story several times, eventually claiming Randolph pulled the gun, and a struggle ensued.
Damn, look at that, guys. Caught his wife cheating. Started blasting, you know? That's messed up, man. And now he's in jail for life. Let's see. I think we already saw this one. Here you go.
The Crab Station Oyster Bar, which is just behind. Well, the Harris County Sheriff's Office says more than a dozen shots were fired inside the Crab Station Oyster Bar, which is just behind me. To your question.
Not in the Oyster Bar. Can you imagine? You just go to get some oysters, you know what I'm saying? Maybe some calamari, and all of a sudden.
Keith, the suspect, we're told, and his soon-to-be ex.
Yeah, Clayton's right, guys. If you catch your wife cheating, you know, guys, don't flip out. Hire a PI, document everything, lawyer up, and take her to court. Hongsa, hey, what's up, man? How you been, buddy? Good to see you.
Ex-wife decided this is where they would discuss the terms of their divorce. The wife also bringing her new and current boyfriend. Investigators say there was about a 20-minute discussion about that divorce, and then things turned deadly. Multiple shots rang out here at this North Houston restaurant.
So I was pulling up at the light, and I was like, saw the cops around, and I saw that there's no parking in front of the restaurant.
The Crab Station Oyster Bar and a nearby parking lot quickly becoming the focus of a deadly shooting investigation centered around the end of a 9-year marriage.
A husband and wife that were going through a divorce had agreed to meet at this location to discuss the terms of the divorce. The wife was accompanied by her boyfriend.
Look at that.
They spoke in the restaurant for approximately 20 minutes, and the conversation, we're told, did not go well.
Major Susan Cotter says the husband and suspect fired 13 rounds inside the restaurant.
He shot the male that she was with.
Anonymous, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. As usual, good to see you, man. Where is...
multiple times, and he attempted to shoot her, but he missed.
He then walked out and went to his vehicle in the same parking lot.
When our deputies arrived on scene, they had been told by dispatch a description of the suspect vehicle. The deputies approached the vehicle, and when they approached the vehicle, the male exited the vehicle and shot himself in the head.
The suspect was rushed to the hospital, but the sheriff's office says he is not expected to survive.
All that over a chick.
And we're told...
Guys, come on. Guys, please don't ever let some chick get you to the point to where you think about doing this to yourself. It's not worth it. Guys, I'm telling you. Guys, I know guys that have got divorced and got wrecked. But guys, that got cheated on and got wrecked. But guys, it always gets better. Yes, you can always do the best by living better than your ex. Guys, if you can't find anything else to keep yourself going, guys, spite works. Spite. I'm telling you, guys, get your money game up, get in better shape, right? Get that friggin' Chevelle you always wanted. Get a nice house, right? You know? And guys, she's gonna hate every single second of your happiness, man. Every single second of it. You know what I mean? Mr. W, what's What's up, dude?
By the sheriff's office that only about 5 or 6 people, and that includes employees, were inside the restaurant at the time of the shooting. Luckily, no one else was injured.
Damn, look at that, guys. Damn. Oh, here's another one.
Well, a local boxer is now dead after being gunned down in a Northwest Harris.
Whoa, she can get it too. Guys, we're just on a roll today, right, guys? Look at this. Let's go. Look at that.
A pair of titties make you want to stand up and beg for buttermilk.
County restaurant.
He was shot multiple times by a 61-year-old man meeting his wife to finalize their divorce. Well, the gunman then shot himself in the head and is clinging to life tonight. Fox 26's Randy Wallace spoke to the victim's family, joining us live now from Northwest Harris County. Randy.
Yeah, Ross, according to Lorenzo Smith's sisters, he came here to Crab Station and Oyster Bar to help the 29-year-old woman who was meeting her 61-year-old husband to finalize their divorce.
This is the
My
same
brother
case.
was a celebrity boxer here from Houston, Texas, born and raised here in Houston, Texas.
Fans of local boxing probably know the name Lorenzo Smith.
He's been in the boxing ever since his teenage years.
Smith was at the Crab Station and Oyster Bar at around noon on Wednesday with a 29-year-old female friend. She was at the restaurant to finalize her divorce from her 61-year-old husband. After about a 20-minute talk that didn't go.
So, guys, in other words, this boxer, he's a simp. He's a simp. He's a moron. He's a beta. Guys, he shouldn't have even been there in the first place. Guys, wait a minute. What? Guys, I'm stunned over here. Why would he do this? Why? Guys, rate him on the simp-o-meter.
It's over 9,000.
Look at that. Yeah, someone says men and women, please stay out of domestic disputes. Facts. Person says, my friend was deleted last month because he involved himself in someone else's domestic dispute. Look at this person has never tried to help someone when they're having marital issues. Guys, put a 1 if you agree. Ooh. Look at this, guys.
Did you see anything, sir?
I saw some guy with a gun shooting her.
Okay. Did you see anything else? Would you describe it to me?
Wow, look at that. He came to this chick's work, started blasting. Guys, we got to look at this too on a daytime live. Wow.
1, 2, 3 live.
Exclusive footage from police.
Holy moly. All right, guys, we'll do like 2 or 3 more clips, and then we'll get into the topic, okay? Where is the other one here? Here we go.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us. I'm Andy Sirota.
And I'm Lisa Hernandez. A husband is accused of shooting a man after catching him with his wife in an Humble home, according to the Harris County Sheriff's Office. KPRC2 News reporter Corley Pio live in that Humble subdivision with how deputies caught that shooter. Corley.
Andy and Lisa, the husband didn't even make it out of this subdivision before calling police.
Guys, she can get it too, you know? You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about.
A pair of titties make you want to stand up and beg for buttermilk.
He's saying he was a shooter. Hours before sunrise, a man called 911 saying someone shot him in the chest inside this Humble home. Deputies arrived at the estate.
Yeah, hey guys, stay the hell out of Houston, right? I think most of these stories have been in Houston. No way, dude, no way.
It's a Park Lake subdivision around 2 a.m. where they wrapped the home in police tape. They learned another man also called 911 saying he pulled the trigger.
The suspect had called dispatch and advised he arrived home and found a male in the home with his wife, and he was the shooter.
Paramedics rushed the man who was shot to the hospital. The shooter was also taken to the hospital for precautionary reasons. Investigators say the wife was not hurt. Any prior violence to this home?
Not that we know of at this time.
Detectives spent hours collecting evidence at the scene, placing items in plastic bags. This car was towed away. With the shooter's confession, investigators are linking every clue to the case. The man who was shot is in stable condition, and investigators say he is expected.
All right, guys. Colin, man, have you ever been cheated on or cheated on a chick?
Well, I think so. I don't know if you remember, AJ.
Man,
I was telling you about the Russian girl I used to date many years ago. The final breaking point.
Someone says, not Colin. LOL. What were you saying?
So yeah. Anyways, many years ago, which was also my last long-term relationship, that Russian girl, who I think I remember telling you, going on a diatribe about. She was here on a student visa. She refused to marry me. Blah blah blah. She, had to go back to Russia. She ended up dying with her health issues. The final breaking point with me was actually on Valentine's Day. On Valentine's Day, she decided to go out with her quote unquote girlfriends to not a gay bar, but a lesbian bar. And then the day after, she demanded that I take her out to a nice fancy restaurant and pay. And I was like, excuse me? Yeah. So so I don't know. I mean, maybe she didn't get piped down, but man, she sure got the carpet right, though, right?
She said she went to the liquor cabinet. Look at that. Here's another one, guys.
a man accused of murdering his wife and disposing of her body is set to go before a judge tomorrow. Houston police believe Marquise Glasper killed 35-year-old Crystal Lynch back in May. Court documents show he believed she was having an affair. Family tells us they are desperate to learn where Lynch's body is. Last night, a judge denied Glasper bond.
Damn. Now, guys, look at this last thing. And, guys, I want to go over this whole thing. Yo, check this out. Where is it? Is this it?
Police. He knew he would.
No. Watch this. Guys, make sure to drop like on the stream. Here we go, guys.
My wife was in my house while I had a collapsed lung, dying in the hospital.
Demons, man. They're demons. See, here's the thing, guys. Put a 1 if you agree that it's much worse when a woman cheats. Much worse. Guys, men cheat, women cheat. But a man will bang anything basically offers. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, like that's just the way a lot of guys are. Yeah, we have standards. If it's decent looking and it's easy, guys, oftentimes younger guys will. I mean, nowadays, women have to find the guy attractive and also have some feelings for the guy. They have to have that deep down attraction, right? That's crazy. Guys, when women cheat, it's 10 times worse than when men cheat. Insane.
I get that. Yeah. Sure.
Guys, sex doesn't mean anything to us men, but it means a lot to women, you know? And people always try and do the whole thing, it's tit for tat, it's equal. No, it's not. It's
Yeah. It's now been scientifically and medically proven that when women, when they do the dirty and Nug or Pookie is shooting up the club, all that DNA, it actually does affect their brain chemistry, right?
But it's the chemical. Okay, their attraction, it's a guy that they're really attracted to. It imprints on them, on like mentally, because of the hormones and all of that. That's where the term alpha widow comes from.
Right.
That's why, guys, if you date a girl who went to college, there's always that friggin' Chad or that Tyrone who they were letting, and you will never measure up to that guy because he imprinted himself on her. That's how it works. These chicks, when they're yoga instructors or their tennis coaches or all that, their tennis trainers or all that, guys, these chicks, like they really, really get imprinted in the chick's mind because of the hormones, because of all the feelings and emotions. Guys, I can bang a chick and she can get hit by a bus tomorrow and I wouldn't care. Straight up, dude. Sorry, this is the way men are.
Exactly.
That is the way men are. But chicks, they really have to have feelings for her. Now, here's the craziest part. Part of the whole 304ing, strong and independent thing, is that these chicks, they con themselves into thinking they can have meaningless sex like dudes, right? You tell her she's a goddamn 80-90% of the time, chicks only enjoy sex with guys that they're really attracted to. That they have feelings for. Right? They one night stands, oftentimes chicks don't even enjoy it. They're just told that it's something that's freeing and something that's progressive. I would say 90% of one night stands, Chad or Tyrone got his 45 pumps in, you know what I'm saying? And then threw the smoke bomb.
Who is this guy? I don't know.
And then they were just left crying with some wine. That's it. But for some reason, these girls have this it's like the emperor has new clothes. Everyone knows it's BS. Everyone knows that there's a pink elephant in the room, but no one talks about it. These chicks cap so much. They would never out and out say, 99.9% of all the one night stands I've had, I haven't enjoyed. Oh, no. And here's the crazy part. Secret.
What's going on?
Us men, we will go back and tell young guys, look, this is what we did wrong. Don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why the red pill space, our space, we will always win. Always. Because we're not trying to compete with young men. But how many times have you ever seen a 45-year-old, 55-year-old chick tell these chicks, hey, don't wait too long to have kids. Don't not get married and be alone. Don't let Chad and Tyrone shoot up the walls. You've never heard it, ever.
I actually have. I went through something very similar. One of my friends, who she is about 60, and so I was at her house, and her 4 daughters were there, and their ages were, 32, 28, 24, and 18. And so I was talking to them about being intentional with your dating, being intentional with men, because you all have a list of requirements that you have for men. You all have requirements, and I'm telling you right now, the men you want that can check all your boxes can check a whole lot of other women boxes.
Thank you.
And so you need to be able to compete and become what that man needs.
But here's the thing, Secret.
But it gets better. And so,
but they used to know this though. Women of the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, they knew this though. Especially when it was a small town. If you in a small town or like a small city, in high school, all the chicks wanted the captain of the football team. So it was all the girls who you had to be easy, you had to be pretty because he could move on. In the town, there was the mayor, there was the lawyer, there was a doctor, there was the business owner. All the guys in the 50s and the 60s who had Cadillacs in the driveway. All the chicks competed for those guys. Mm-hmm. So it's recently that these chicks have put their heads in their butts and thought that they don't need to compete.
But this
What
story
you
gets
said?
worse. This story gets worse though. And so the mother jumped in and was like, no, you shouldn't have to change for no men. Don't tell my daughters that they gotta adapt and change and become what that man wants and needs. And I'm just listening to this. And the funny thing about it, you know, they can make it on their own. They don't need a man. Well, next thing you know, several weeks later, she and I are talking, and she admits to me that she can't afford to retire without a husband. And she got to find a husband because she can't afford to retire. And I'm just thinking, so you you need a man. You need a man, but you tell your daughters they don't need one, but you need one to retire.
Isn't it funny how that works, right?
Disingenuous.
David says Colin's correct. Men's DNA is there. Women changes up, guys. That isn't true. There's no DNA change. It's more of a chemical. It's a reaction to the,
Oxytocin.
Yeah. But it's not like a man's DNA and a woman's DNA, guys. The only time DNA mixes with another person's DNA is during conception. Let's be honest, right, guys? There is no. I mean, so in a way, Damon, you are correct in that men's effect on women changes them, but there is not like a man's seed goes up in there and freaking tap dances on their brain, even though there is times like it seems like it, right? But thanks, man. Appreciate that, dude. Thanks so much for that, man. Appreciate that.
You are scaring the hoes.
Thanks for that. So
This is Dylan Jennings, whose life took a terrifying turn the moment he watched security footage from his
fair use, by the way,
own living room. What he saw on that screen shattered his reality and dragged him into a nightmare.
And so I broke into my brother's apartment. I took the gun from it with the ammunition.
As a former Marine, Dylan could hardly tolerate this humiliation staring him in the face. So he crafted the perfect plan to take revenge.
Dude, whoa, Colin, look. Dude, I've been to Sam's Tavern. Look, I've been here. This is in Washington State. This is in Bellevue. Look at this.
Crafted
really?
the perfect
Wow.
plan
Okay.
to take revenge on his unfaithful wife. But Dylan isn't just out for revenge. He's guarding far more unsettling secrets. Even his motive may not be the worst part.
But then I used that to murder my wife, I think.
Damn.
This horrifying story begins on July 5th, 2021, when 37-year-old Dylan Jennings shot his estranged wife, Anna. But it wasn't a spur-of-the-moment act. Dylan was calm and seemed to have a full plan in place.
Damn.
Escape, however, clearly wasn't part of it. He was arrested on the spot in front of Sam's Tavern and brought in for questioning. What detectives didn't know was that the interrogation would soon spiral into one of the most bizarre and unforgettable conversations of their careers.
Damn.
Your name's Dylan, correct? My name is Dylan Jennings.
Keyshawn, I don't agree with this. Guys, if you are the one to ruin your whole life over a woman, you're a simp.
Yeah.
Period. I don't
No,
care.
but here's the thing. Women and society have no idea how dangerous it is for weak men and simps.
Thank you.
How dangerous to have them in this society. Because
Yep,
this
and
is
that's
why because they're the ones who crash out.
Yeah, I want an emotional man. I want a man who's in touch with his feelings. Be careful what you wish for, because they will crash out and they will start blasting. Seriously, because emotional men are dangerous men.
Mm-hmm.
In the same way, all right. Secret, Colin. Let's pump the brakes here, right? Cook with me here. You ever wonder why chicks complain about boring relationships? Guys, relationships are supposed to be routine. They're supposed to be predictable, right? Guys, chicks want excitement. They want a relationship that's unpredictable. But guys, 9 times out of 10, unpredictable means, right, that nug's going upside their head with the, or she friggin' doesn't wash the dishes right, it's get over here, or he's cheating or stealing, crashing her car. You know what I'm saying? Guys, chicks used to want the F-150. They used to want the guy who's a Camry. He's reliable. He's dependable, right? Starts up every time. Always works. Doesn't use a lot of gas or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But now chicks want the Porsche. They want the Ferrari. It looks good, sounds good, but is it reliable? No. Is it convenient? No. You know what I'm saying? That's what chicks want. It makes no sense. And then they end up paying the price for it, and then they want to blame all of us men. No, you walk by a whole lot, especially pretty girls. Guys, put a 1 if you know a hot chick that's always with Gavins and Nug-Nugs. How many times, guys, have you seen a chick that's white, Asian? Guys, B-dubs are just doomed at this point. But how many times have you seen like a cute mixed race girl, a cute Asian girl, white girl, Middle Eastern girl, like a Persian girl, and she's a catch, other than the fact that her friggin' man-picking skills are in the toilet. You know what I'm saying? She always has Gavin with his stupid tattoos and his friggin' shirts, these bands no one likes. It's 2025 and he's still wearing a Godsmack shirt. With this little newsboy hat, you know what I mean? Sleeping in her house, not paying the bills. You know what I'm saying? I'm in like a band, bro. I like, play with my friends and stuff. We're gonna like get big one day, bro. Please, And these chicks, by the time that they meet a decent guy, they expect the decent guy to treat them like crap, so that they treat the decent guy like crap. Or they have that male best friend who they're not attracted to because he's a good guy, right? And they let friggin' Nug and Gavin get them pregnant, give them STD, ruin their credit, and then they turn 35, and then they're like, well, we can start dating now, guys. If you know what, guys, put a 1 if that's ever happened to you. Colin, Secret, have you ever had a chick that somehow was in your orbit, not a female friend, but maybe like because guys, we don't do female friends, man.
No, yeah, exactly. Worst thing you can do. As a matter of fact, I once dated this woman. So I met this woman at the club. That's a whole other story right there. And we ended up hooking up. Good night. And then I found out that hey, she got a whole man. So well, it is what it is. I soon found out that she was in.
So wait. So guys, Secret says.
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
He said, you got a man, huh? Ninja vanish.
Which was disappointing because it was fire. It was fire.
Yeah.
Well, turns out she's in this abusive relationship. Homeboy is going upside her ass. And one day she catches him cheating on her with a white girl and treating her better than her. And she lost it, crashed into the car, court case, all that stuff.
Damn.
Well, after the whole criminal case and everything got dismissed and got disposition, several months later, we hook up and I'm like, okay, good. Well, long story short, her gay best friend comes and tells me she's cheating on me. So I confront her and she just, it just fizzled out. I'm not going to crash out over no chick. Well, fast forward, we reconnect. Several months later, that dude is whipping her ass. And so I say to her, how do you go from me to another ninja who whips your behind? And at the end of the day, I truly believe that these women a lot of them can't delineate between good attention and bad attention. They just need to feel something.
Yeah. Yep.
And so, and they can't, and like I said, me working, reliable, good dude. Nah, she likes, a MFer that'll pick her up and body slam her, in the street. So they just want to feel something, and they can't delineate between good attention and bad attention. They just
Isn't
want the
that nuts?
attention.
And guys, they won't listen to us. Oh no. Of course not. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. I was trying to figure out how to do something here. Anyways, yeah. So guys, all right, guys. So let's get into the topic here. Cheating, guys. Don't cheat. If you're with a chick and you want to bang anyone else, guys, just leave. Just be single. You know what I'm saying? What's the point? Guys, my best friend on earth, my best friend, he would cheat on every girl he was ever with. And then he would try to call me, AJ, can you help cover? No. Guys, I'm not trying to help you do your cloak and dagger and stuff because I can't keep up with all of his lies and everything. It's too much work. You know what I'm saying? Well, guys, look at this. This is from our Ask Women Over 30. Because, guys, they always try and justify their cheating, right? So for those of you that have cheated on your partner, what pushed you to do it? Was it a lack of interest or lack of fun? Was it fear? Was it in a moment of weakness? Please.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Could the guy have done something different to prevent you from cheating? No, guys. Once a chick has it in her head that she's gonna cheat, the guy is cooked. Decide discipline. What's up, dude? And then I saw, who did I see just come in here? Chopped. What's up, man? And Akuma's here. Good to see you guys, man. Good to see you guys. Okay. Chick says, I was young, horny, and greedy and treated love like a game of laser quest. Chick says, I only cheated once on my ex-boyfriend. It wasn't right. I would never do it again, but it was such a toxic relationship. Chick says, I was a teenager. I had gotten out of a manipulative relationship and started dating someone else. Someone says dopamine seeking. So the first weeks of will we, won't we, it is intoxicating. Guys, there you go. I honestly believe that that's true. The whole danger aspect, chicks are addicted to that. You know, they really, really are. But this chick says, my first marriage, a few years in, I wasn't getting his satisfaction in the bedroom, though he was. That sounds like a her problem, not a his problem. Right? He seemed uninclined to do much about it. We were in our mid-20s and had other issues. She said marriage counseling, he didn't think things were that bad. He moved to a new state, a grad school. So the day of that, we met his other grad students in the mail room. She was attracted to one of his co-workers. On and on, 6 months later. Look at all this text, guys. Look at this. Colin, look at this. Why won't they get to the goddamn point? Why? Why do they talk so much, guys? Why do women talk so much? Just tell the story. This chick says, I did it out of sheer pissed offness. So my first husband was abusive. She slept with his best friend. Damn. I divorced him after I ruined him completely. Damn.
Ruthless.
That. My ex-husband, we married young after the teenage pregnancy. Met a man by a chance. Neither of us was looking for an affair. Please.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Anyways, guys, we're here. Let's go to TikTok really fast. Let's get to the meat and potatoes here, okay?
See, I disagree with my whole thing is be honest. And I disagree. I believe that men that need to lie and deceive are weak and pathetic.
Say again?
I believe that men that lie and need to be deceptive are weak and pathetic because you should stand 10 toes down. You know, I'm gonna send you some receipts. I'm gonna send you some receipts in the Discord. I'm completely honest with women, and I can see. I'm seeing receipts. I let women know up front that, hey, you know, when it comes to dating, you're going to be in one or two categories. You'll either be a main chick or a side chick. And I always let women know that I'm dating, hey, you want to be a side chick because being the side chick is fun. There's no, the only expectation is just honesty. You do your thing, I do my thing. We get together, we do our thing. But
Yeah.
and I'm telling you right now, I've only in all my years, I maybe had maybe a half dozen women who were like, that's not what I'm looking for. And, just go on. Men that need to lie and be deceptive, they don't have an abundant mentality. And, and I think they're weak.
Well, I think the interesting thing about it too is this is why modern women think that they can fight with their fists, whereas women all throughout history have known that they can use their words in relationships, right? This is how you have a guy who will be like, a $500,000 a year earner, 6'5", attractive, but his wife has worn him down to a friggin', little friggin' weasel. You know what I'm saying? It's over time. They play the long game. That's what women used to do. Now chicks they'll go up to 6'5" big butchie and try and fight him, right? And he'll spin kick her in the face. It's just crazy how women work now. So, guys, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Guys, make sure you are subbed, man, because someone in the comments of one of my videos had said that they were unsubscribed. So that's very, very, very strange. Now, guys, you guys are going to see a video on this chick dropping maybe tomorrow, the day after. This chick right here is a religious church-going adultery coach. Look at that, guys. Absolutely insane. Here we go, guys.
My marriage ended because of infidelity on my side. And after that marriage ended, I was in an abusive relationship where I thought I was going to lose my life. And it was during that relationship, thought I was going to die. That was when I really woke up to the reality of my situation and who I had become and what I was doing to myself and to my children. The Holy Spirit woke me up. I started going to therapy. I went through some intensives. I sought out counsel. I put myself into church and small groups and really started working on myself and healing myself, healing the traumas that I had gone through as a child and as an adult. And I had to acknowledge that I had went through the things that I had went through. I had to acknowledge who I had become and
Guys, how many feminist modern woman buzzwords did you just hear, right?
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
And this is proof, Colin, secret, what we said. All these quote-unquote Christian chicks, they're all feminists. All of them are.
Yeah.
All of them are. You know what I'm saying? Clown world.
Accept that I was broken and needed help. I had to accept who I had become. First, I had to accept my situation and accept what I had imparted on my ex-husband and my children. And by doing that, first, I was able to start the process of healing.
So, guys, do you hear that? So she cheated on her husband when they had kids and left him for friggin' Gavin, the friggin' abuser, right? Who, if she is to be believed, had the... Get over here! You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Damon said it the best. They always use the Bible as an excuse for their behavior. Absolute facts. Yeah, yep, it's true. Absolutely true. Thanks for the $5, man.
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
Yeah. Guys, look at this. Here, let's zoom in here so you can see the comments. Someone says, cheaters don't get any sympathy from me. Facts. Someone says, you've discussed what you've done to heal yourself. What have you done for the people that you've destroyed? And guys, this is once again why Colin and all of us say, guys, the ultimate final form of 304s is in the church.
Yeah.
Like that Nala Ray and all these chicks. that claim to be Christians now. Now they're getting donations and stuff from all the Christians and the OF guys at the same time, and their OF followers, because they don't even take down their OF. That Nala Raychick raised the price of her OF after she found Jesus. Please, Ultra Sigma, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Look at this. Someone says, and then someone says narcissist, always the victim. But it's just, I guess the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Someone says, let's call it infidelity and cheating instead of what it actually is, adultery. This person is me. Look at that, guys. Someone says, you are never to be trusted again, end of story. Facts. Now, guys, let's go on this Dunderheads page, right? Look at this. Former pastor's wife, adulterer, Jesus saved me.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
There you go, guys. And this is her complaining about people calling her out for what she actually is, right? So, guys, she decides to put her business out there, and all of us, as we rightfully should, you tell her she's a goddamn whore, and now she's all mad. Look at that.
I have been called everything on this app, from a narcissist to, once a cheater, always a cheater. I haven't changed. I'm a hypocrite. Just horrendous words, which is interesting because, you don't actually know me and you don't know the work that I've put in. But you put yourself out there on the internet to be judged. You absolute dunderhead. Why are they so dumb, guys? Why are they so dumb? You stupid woman. The only reason I'm coming on here to tell my story and to tell my truth is because there are so many women out there that have struggled with infidelity like I have. And I want women to know that they're not alone and that they can change and move forward and be better and do better for themselves and their family. It really makes me sad to know that there's so many bullies out there. I'm not affected personally, protected by Jesus, thankfully. But I can only imagine the people that, these same people that are bullying me are bullying everybody else on the internet that maybe don't have the strength that I do. And I would just encourage you, before you make a comment to somebody that you don't know, please think about what you could be doing to that person. Because
Henry, what's up, dude?
Words are very harmful. So anyways, all the people, all the naysayers out there and everyone that's telling me that I'm just really bad words, you don't know me, and hopefully the Lord does. And if you are a woman out there that needs help walking through finding freedom with infidelity, please reach out to me. You can private message me.
Finding freedom with infidelity, guys.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
I told you guys. You guys, I don't even know. I don't even know how I stumbled across this. I don't but isn't this the craziest thing that you've ever heard? These are women. Anonymous, your devices aren't connected, buddy. Connect your devices. So you might need to go out and come back in and then connect your headphones and your microphone. Guys, I did drop the link for anyone who wants to come on up. Guys, just make sure that your audio is clear and that if there's no background noise. Guys, we have 75 people watching. We have 53 likes. Guys, make sure to hit the like button. Appreciate that. But yeah, guys, you want to talk about a grift, right? Absolutely insane. Luxury picks. What's up, dude? Anonymous, man, your devices aren't connected, buddy. So here we go.
Hey, everybody. I was a pastor's wife, and
her husband was a pastor. Hey guys, anyone in the chat dying to get married? Colin, I know you're. Look at that, guys.
I was unfaithful. I was addicted to the attention and the validation that I thought that I needed. But rock bottom became holy ground.
Look at that, guys. What do you think that she? What do you guys think What do you guys think she thinks she just said? Right? Look at that.
And Jesus didn't cancel me. He confronted me through brutal honesty, through therapy, my girlfriends that refused to let me stay in shame.
There you go. See? So her 304 dunderheaded girlfriends were like, you shouldn't feel bad about yourself. You shouldn't feel bad about yourself at all, right?
Talking about whores, people. They're everywhere.
Right there, guys. Guys, this is wild, dude. And guys, there's a whole group of these dunderheads who do this. They charge money and do what is it called? One-on-one sessions with women that have cheated on their husbands. Please.
I found healing and the cross. I found healing that only the cross can offer. And today I'm remarried, I'm restored, I'm redeemed.
Some other goof married this chick. Look at that.
Beta male.
Guys, look at her hand tattoos.
And I'm leading other women out of the same pit that I was stuck in. And if this is you and you are tired of living a life of shame, living a life of secrecy, and you need help, please message me. I have some great resources and a lot of things that I can offer. Hey, everybody.
There you go, guys, right? Absolutely insane, man. Absolute foolishness. Here you go, guys.
Before you go and make the decision to have an affair, consider the selfishness around it and consider your children and your spouse. Because the people who you...
Oh, guys, hold on, look. Someone says, let me guess, you got caught. It's the first. Look at this. Someone says, you got remarried already? That was extremely fast. I can't imagine the type of damage that was done to your children. Someone says, here, I'll make this bigger so you guys can see. I was XYZ, but now I'm different and I'm monetizing it. Look at that. Someone says, did you go back and repent and submit yourself to your husband for restoration? So someone says, as of August 1st, she hasn't replied, so I'm going to say no. Look at that. Someone says 304. Look at that, guys. Look at all these. Amen. Rock bottom became holy ground. Guys, this is why the modern day church is cooked. It's cooked. These chicks, I can go out and let Chad and Nug. Right? I can be a single mom. I can cheat. I can get the herb dirt. And everything is just fine. Clown world. Damon says the preacher has problems with his wife. What chance do regular men have? None. Thanks for the $5, man. Appreciate that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I want my medication and I want my croutons, please.
Before you go and make the decision to have an affair, consider the selfishness around it and consider your children and your spouse. Because the people who you love the most will be forever affected. Forever. Because even though I have changed and made steps to...
She's changed.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Turn away from my sin and become a different person. I still have to now regularly consider how my children's lives are forever altered, and I have to live with that. And the burden of continuously praying over my children that they don't carry on these strongholds that I put in their life is heavy.
Guys, what do you think she thinks she's saying?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now. I think what she just said is that she, for the first 2 days, she's only going to give a BJaber, and on the third day, she'll finally spread the legs.
Yeah, she's cooked. You see that cross tattoo on her finger? Look at that, guys.
Consider the trauma that will be imparted on your children and your spouse by making such a selfish act. So adultery is a very heavy, very dark thing. Please do not bring it into your life. And if you already have, you are strong enough to walk away and fix it and do better. Please consider your children and consider your spouse. Because after everything is said and done, the devastation left behind for them.
TJ says she parted her cheeks like Moses parted the Red Sea.
But here's what she doesn't realize. She still is doing the same stuff. So if you keep in mind what she said at the beginning, she was seeking attention, validation. She's still doing that by putting all of her business on social media.
Fact.
And she's still not thinking about her children. Because here's the thing, they're in this forever. And now my friends are going to, if I'm her son or if I'm her son, and I'm like, my friends are going to see my mom's 304, that my mom cheated on my dad.
You
my
tell
mom,
her she's a goddamn whore.
So she's still, damn it, she still doesn't care how this is impacting her children.
Yep.
No shame. And I thank God, I'm not a kid in this day and age with a mother like that.
Yep.
Because
Damon Dennis
kids are ruthless.
Says women in the Bible are a dangerous combination. Fact. That's why they aren't supposed to teach. Guys, how many times have you been, especially C-Grip, how many times have you seen, the PEEF and all these all black panels, right? Where these B-dubs are saying all types of crazy stuff about the Bible. They're saying all types of crazy, twisted interpretations of the scripture, all this Christian feminist foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the $2, man. Appreciate that. Thanks so much.
No, you're not asking me. No, it's called garlic croutons.
No, it's not.
Yeah, and they're right there on the seat.
Snowboard, what's up, dude?
Hey, what's up? I want to say that she feels guilt. She doesn't feel shame. There's a difference. If she felt shame, she wouldn't be out here posting this. She'd be like, you know what, I'm just going to keep this quiet and deal with it a different way. So she only feels guilt that she got caught. I just got in here, so I didn't hear the full thing, but there's a difference between guilt and shame.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're right, Snowboard. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, she is. So she's an adultery coach, guys. So she helps women come out of adultery. If you cheat, she can help you feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
Look at that, guys.
Oh my
Why
God.
are they so stupid? Why?
A pot smoking slut.
Someone says cheaters will always cheat. Don't trust them. Someone says, do cheaters ever realize the true damage they've done? I'm guessing they don't or won't. Person says, when they were married, a therapist said, when you cheat on your spouse, you're cheating on your kids as well. Someone says, my wife cheated on me 20 years ago. I was never the same. Look at that. All of these people have been cheated on, especially all these guys.
You should comment. If you're going to enable home wrecking, you should do home remodeling. Hold
on. All right. Let's see.
In part, that has something to do with it. there is a whole slew of things that led to me ultimately making that decision to have an affair and to cheat on my spouse. And that is one of the reasons. I had severe trauma as a child that was undealt with. And
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Guys, we knew that was coming. I had trauma from my childhood. That's how I tripped and fell on friggin' Chad's dong. Please. Come on, man. What are you talking about? Accountability is kryptonite. What are you talking about?
And yes, I'm still in the church because I recognize that Jesus is not the person that hurt me. A human hurt me. A man hurt me, not my Lord and Savior.
So you hurt your husband and your kids. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. You absolute dunderhead. You big woman. Why are they so stupid? Why? Guys, here, I'm going to put Bianca on really fast. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a second.
Be cool with you, but I can only take so much. All right? You keep it up, you're going to be put in cuffs. What's your first name? What's your first name?
You can find out from my ID.
If you don't provide me with your first name, I'm going to charge you with concealing identity, okay?
You just told me not to go into my vehicle to grab my ID. So which one is it, boss?
I want you to identify yourself by your first name, last name, and date of birth.
Yeah, I can grab my ID so that you can do that.
I don't know what's in your vehicle.
I don't know what's in my vehicle either. I'm not concealing my identity. I'm trying to get you my ID so that I can provide identification, just like you asked me to.
I get that.
Okay.
What's your first name, last name?
I'm trying to provide you with my ID.
I don't want you to go inside your vehicle.
Okay.
Because I don't know what's in there. Your vehicle's obviously running. I don't want you to take off.
All right.
So I'm not going to let you get anything out of your vehicle.
Well, I'm not going to get in. I just want to reach for my wallet that's right there.
Can I grab your wallet?
Grab my wallet?
Okay, you'll grab it?
Yeah, I can grab it.
No, he's going to grab it.
Baby, it's right there. Yeah, yes, sir. It sure is. I don't think you should put your hands on me, sir. I don't think that's a good idea. Hey, I have to go potty, so can I use the bush right there right quick or no?
Hold on.
Before they get me into boogie.
Can I get your ID out of here?
Yes, sir, you sure can.
Thank you very much.
I don't want you searching nothing else about nothing.
Okay, I got your ID right here.
Eso, mijo, ahí. Así está. What up, girl? How you doing?
I'm great, man. How you doing tonight? How's it going? You all right?
No.
What's going on tonight? Why don't you talk to me? Like, what's wrong? Why don't you talk to me? It's okay. Listen. Can you do me a favor?
I didn't do nothing about nothing. I'm just crying my ass off because my mom just left me.
Okay, come here. She's gonna run on you.
It's because I knew he was cheating on me, so I went to go be all.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah, and calm down.
No. You're good. You're good. We understand. Can you do me a favor? You see, this is Officer Contreras. Okay. Hey, what's your name? I'm Leticia. What's your name?
He has my name.
I don't know your name.
I don't know my name either.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Can you stand like me? You see how my feet are close together? Can you stand like that? How about this? Your arms at your side? Can you stand like that?
Don't treat me like I'm a fucking criminal because I done did nothing wrong, eh? I done did nothing wrong,
just stay like that for Officer Contreras for me, okay?
What's going on? Have you had anything?
No.
I'm Leticia. Nice to meet you, okay? Nice to meet you, sweetie. It's okay. It's okay. Just stay right there for him.
Have you had anything to drink tonight?
No, nothing. I'm just emotional. Why don't you understand that?
1232, 32-year-old female. Thinks that the anxiety.
All you and your man together.
Not for very long, but I know that's my person. I fucked it up. It's because I'm psycho.
That never gets old. Guys, that's the face right there.
And there is some sucker out here who would wipe her up.
So happy
Hey,
she looks,
Secret. Hey, Secret, have you ever seen this body cam?
No.
Footage?
And it's driving me crazy.
Secret. Secret. This is the mascot of the channel right here. Guys, this video right here has 1 million views. I swear my channel's added like 200,000. Because how many times have we reacted to this clip? How many sound clips do I have from this video? Secret, we found this chick's Instagram. We found her Facebook. Guys, she carjacked an old lady and ran the car into a school. And then she got arrested for arson because she tried to burn someone's house. Yeah. And she's got 2 kids. She has 2 kids. Look at that. What a mess. Anyways, where were we?
Yes.
Oh, snowboard. Anonymous. Have you ever cheated or have you ever been cheated on?
Neither to both.
Not really, no. To be honest, I've never really been cheated on.
Don't cheat. It's too much work. If you're tired of the chick, just dump her. If you want to sleep with someone else, just dump her. Seriously, what's the point? Like I said, my best friend cheated on every single chick he was with, including his ex-wife, both of his ex-wives, right? And he's just all the lies and sneaking around. I'm like, why? Why do you it said? Just be honest and say, I'm banging other chicks, you know? So
that is in part one of the reasons or one of the things that led me to having an affair was undealt with trauma.
Now, guys, once again, someone says, wow, imagine catching your wife cheating on you and asking her why. And her response is, I have undealt with trauma. Someone says, it's proven that the majority of most trauma is when we have kids. Yeah, right. BS. Someone says, none of that matters. That was yesterday. You can't change what happened. Oh, there. And there we go, guys. Look at this. Look at this. And guys, this is why the modern day church is a joke. People, oh my goodness, wow. Jesus healed you, please. Someone says, if I betrayed my wife and cheated on her, I feel ashamed and guilt. I've been cheated on twice and she felt no shame or guilt. You should be ashamed of yourself, especially being a Christian and knowing the vows you swore to God. Facts. Here we go, guys.
Christian women aren't supposed to talk about this, but I will. And that is adultery.
Guys, nothing good can come after this statement. Nothing. Guys, what's the likelihood? What's the percentage of her saying something stupid after this, guys?
It's over
9,000.
And infidelity. I know the loneliness behind the feelings of why I had an affair and what led me to that.
There's nothing lonely about it.
And I also know.
Well, here's the thing, guys. 9 times out of 10, chicks, when they cheat or when they get like a divorce, they've already had their sights set on another guy, right? And guys, just like I read earlier on, it's oftentimes a coworker or somewhere that women traditionally haven't been. Guys, it wasn't until the last 75 years that men and women started working in the same places en masse. You know what I'm saying? Guys, women have always worked, right? But the women, what are the top 10 jobs for what are the top 10 professions for women? All right, so let's see. Let's see. nursing, pharmacy, a physician's assistant, medical health services, retail, marketing, real estate agent, right? And if I put what are the top 10 professions for women in 1940? Let's look. Okay, they were secretaries, stenographers, typists, retail saleswomen, teachers, and factory workers. So, guys, if you switch HR and factory workers, they're all the same thing. The secretaries, stenographers, they actually don't have those anymore, but lower level office works it's like admin, you know what I'm saying? That's all there. Retail, teachers,
teaching.
And then I would replace stenography typists with admin and HR, and then I would do factory workers with social work. You know what I'm saying? Social work and nursing. So here we go. Secretaries, stenographers, retail saleswomen, teachers, bookkeepers, waitresses, nurses, factory work operatives. So at clothing factories, telephone operators, retail and unpaid family farm workers. Now, guys, all of these are pretty much the same, other than obviously telephone operators and unpaid farm workers. But everything else is so secretaries and then factory, you can update for now, right? Because there was no men in these jobs en masse, right? Back when they were telephone operators, and they would pull the thing, pull the little call switch thing, like on John Wick, there was all chicks in there. There wasn't dudes. In the clothing factory, the only guy there was the owner, the retail sales, the market, Bloomingdale's, all that. Guys didn't go in there. So you see how there was no men around, but women have always worked. Guys, do not believe the myth that women couldn't work. Women couldn't work. No, rich white chicks couldn't work. But working class white women, blacks, Asians, Hispanics, always had to work. Always. Look at that.
It's amazing how the jobs haven't changed. Like it's actually
not at all.
My grandmother was a telephone operator.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in World War II. Yeah.
My grandma had a farm. So my grandparents had a farm, and they had 12 kids.
Damn.
So yeah, and then on my dad's side, my granddad, he was an engineer because he was in the Army first, and then he was in Silicon Valley before the Silicon Valley. But when all the military contracts and stuff started going over there, when they first started using computers in the military, he was one of the guys that was over there. And even so, my dad's dad was half black and half white, right? Like, so, and this is in the 40s, in the 50s, and the 60s. So he could actually pass for white a little bit, or he didn't have that bad of a time. And it was California, right? So he was actually like one of the first black engineers in the area, right? And then my grandma was a real estate agent. So she would sell to all the the Asians, the blacks, and Hispanics. And then she had her own real estate agency there. So they both did pretty well for themselves. But they still had, 4 or 5 kids. They were still doing things. So yeah, back when you could actually make a good living in California, right? So not anymore. So anyways, I digress. Back to this dunderhead right here.
So the loneliness.
Well, guys, by the way, right? Let's go back here. Guys, all of these aren't careers, they're jobs. Okay? All of these aren't careers, they are jobs. And let's look at 2025. Okay? Right here, guys, we are getting into a time where there's more female med school students than males, but surgeons are going to always be males. Okay, PAs, nursing, that's a career. Now, tech is weird because you have a lot of chicks that will get a job and they hate it so much that they'll get their IT certs and get into IT, and that's why IT is such a hodgepodge of crazy people who work at IT. But guys, here's the thing: they drop out. You'll have a chick who'll get a good IT job, making $120,000. And I'm stressed out. I'm stressed out. I can't do this anymore. Look at this finance.
A lot of them get married. A lot of them, like they'll go to people who they work with, and they'll hook on to the best programmer or whatever.
Yeah.
And they'll marry them.
Yeah.
Why would they need to work?
Attendant,
They're doing that amount of money.
Construction manager, meaning that there's some project manager who doesn't go to the actual site. HR, teacher. So guys, they're basically, a lot of these are the same. You know, a medical scientist that doesn't make a lot of money. You know, so yeah, but a lot of these female dominated things are not careers. They are jobs. And you have to laugh because they are giving up a husband and kids and a happy life, you know, to get $80,000 in debt and make 55 grand a year. So
from the victim, my spouse, I see the destruction that I created, and it's time for women to come forward and start talking about their pain and stop hiding.
Their pain?
Pain.
You cheated on him. You dunderhead. What are you talking about? Why are they so stupid? Why?
You stupid woman.
Are you hearing this? Look at that.
Because cheating is real, and it happens all the time in a lot of marriages, both with men and women. And the stigma of keeping things secret and keeping it quiet is not helping. And this world is only getting worse.
Because of people like you.
Because it's shameful. It's a shameful act.
Yep. It's true. It's true. And guys, she has kids too. She's married with kids. Cheated on her husband with friggin' Gavin, who was beating her up. You know what I'm saying? And now is here trying to monetize it on the internet. I mean, guys, I don't knock anyone's hustle, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Make your money. Because I don't even think she has any followers. Look at that. Someone says there's never any excuse to cheat. If you're not happy, break up and get a divorce.
The only people following her are the people who are shaming her.
Yeah.
We should call her up for her services and ask, like, how do I lie to my kids? And stuff like that. Like, how did you lie to your kids? And like, I can't seem to do it that well.
So how do you deal with being an absolute piece of trash?
I tell you, AJ, it is one of these things. It is incredible how these women are never satisfied with anything.
Never.
It's amazing.
Anonymous, I was saying earlier that these women whine about their relationship being boring. Guys, predictable is a good thing. Predictable,
stable,
so reliable, boring. Guys, you know what? You know what you want to have? A boring car. A car that starts up and gets you from point A to point B every day. A boring car. You don't want a friggin' a car that's always breaking down. Because an unpredictable car is going to break down. You know?
AJ,
guys,
honestly, like, me doing towing, like this is I always tell people, buy a Toyota Camry.
Yeah.
You will never have an issue ever in your life.
Yeah. I gotta have you on, man, so you can tell some towing stories, man, because I'm sure you have a bunch of them. So
I could do a bunch of repo stories.
Let's go.
The secrets and the lying and the infidelity. So
someone says there's no reason why, except pure, unadulterated cruelty and selfishness. There's no reasons other than this. There are countless unending people who have severe trauma, and instead of harming others, we actually have immense more awareness not to hurt others. There's a stigma for a reason. Facts.
And I want you guys to ask me questions. I know one of the questions I got was, why? I mean, that's the obvious. Why? Well, there's a lot of reasons.
Here we go.
To start with, I was a victim of SA.
There it is.
Out of
here.
There it is, guys. There it is, right there.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
How is this an excuse? It makes no sense, and this is so disrespectful to other people that have been SA'd as a child. You understand? It makes no sense.
When I was a child, I was assaulted in through my teens, and I was one of the people that assaulted me was a youth pastor.
And
so that left a lot of destruction and trauma. So that's one of my whys. I'm hoping to get into more details. I just have to figure out how to talk about it without saying too many details.
This guy says, I love seeing a woman tell her cheating story as a cheater. We need more women like you, Queen. Too many male villains. It's unbalanced.
Because I will get banned and all that crazy stuff.
Someone says cheating comes from a bad marriage. Solid marriages don't end that way, meaning that it's the guy's fault. Please. Now, hold on. Guys, we'll do one more and then we'll go to someone else.
I don't think we should normalize keeping things secret or keeping things quiet. I think bringing things into the light takes away. Hey, my name's Chris, and last week I posted a pretty controversial topic about adultery and me being involved in affairs. And I've been getting the question a lot, like, how did you move past that? And how did your family handle all this? So one of the things that I did was first of all, I recognized that I was extremely selfish and I had to take accountability for my actions.
Yeah, please.
And then from there, I put myself in some intense therapy. I was involved in an intensive therapy. So I didn't do inpatient 3-dayer where you all only do therapy for that whole time. And then I still am involved in weekly therapy. I got involved in my church.
It's such bullshit. I try to not swear, but guys, this is such BS. I can't, guys. I honestly can't. Sorry.
Well, she's got such dead eyes. like a goldfish.
Here we go, guys.
So I had a full-blown affair on my husband. He is still with me.
Look.
Simp.
Simp, yeah.
That. What a simp. What a simp. Guys, would you ever stay with a person who cheated on you guys? In the chat, yes or no?
No way. Never.
Come on, man.
He'd have been kicked to the curb, man.
Scozy down in Australia. What's up, dude? I saw Pyro. Pyro, what's up, dude? Long time no see. In Jamaica, what's up, dude?
Bombocard!
Guys, never, ever, ever, ever stay with a person who cheats on you. Physically, emotionally, any of that, guys. Even if you catch her texting another guy, it's over. You know? Come on.
And we decided to start a podcast to talk about it and all that shit and how we worked through it and all of this, right? And I was like, this is going to be great. This is going to be easy. It's not easy.
Was there a red table. Was he sitting there crying like Will Smith? Oh no, look at that. What a dunderhead. Why would you even put yourself through that?
Beta male.
Yeah.
And it's not
I wonder who the podcast is with. Adam 22.
Oh no.
I didn't realize that my husband and I had never like fucking gone in depth. Like he didn't even know like how it all started. And I'm like, it's like opening Pandora's box, you know? And
you opened your box, all right.
You opened it, yeah.
And I know that like it needs to be healed and we need to work through all of those things, but it's just like it's a lot. It's a lot. Ugh. I think I am made for just prancing around on the internet in lingerie and bathing suits because that's so much easier.
Look at this. Hashtag affair. Hashtag affair recovery. She goes, one and only sober mom over 40. What? Spicy sober firecracker? And she says marriage hacks? What are you talking about?
I just see no accountability at all from any of these people.
Wow. What a mess.
It's like fake humility. They're trying to be humble about it, but they're really just using it for more attention.
Yeah.
We are still waiting to go and get some help. I don't even know what the fuck that looks like anymore. You guys have been along with me for the entire journey. So we are still trying our hardest.
What are you talking about? Guys, they're in their own little world of BS.
I hope these people just end up alone.
You have to be deliberate in being a submissive wife. You cheated! You goof! What are you talking about?
Submit to another guy.
Yeah.
Submit to her husband.
She says hashtag trad wife?
What?
I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be surprised, but I am. I'm so naive. Literally, people have been messaging me and they're like, why are you doing rage bait? We're talking rage bait. This conversation is.
Why is her voice deeper than mine? You know what I mean?
Considered rage bait. My idea of thinking that serving your husband in terms of having sex with him, giving every once in a while, I think you should do it every day, but you don't have to do it every day. That's just my belief.
So, guys, whoa.
Well, it's not your belief either.
Guys, she's trying to pull this whole TradCon thing now. Whoa. And hashtag Christianity TikTok. Look at that.
You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Guys, what is going on?
Think of how sick that is that you're just grifting like with a religion too.
AJ, you're absolutely right. This is the final form of the 304 is returning to God.
Yep.
It's crazy.
They go in their skank cocoon and emerge as a woman of God.
It's like that. Have you ever heard of like Ouroboros, the snake eating itself?
Yeah.
That's literally what they do.
That's pretty funny.
Look at that. She's trying to do the whole trad wife thing. She's trying to give marriage advice. Wow, guys, this is real.
Or your boyfriend or your significant.
Ladies, if you're pissed off at your husband or your boyfriend or your significant other, you need to ask yourself, when is the last time I had sex? And if the answer...
Jesus Christ, look at this broad right here, dude.
Do you think that's what a trad con wife would be telling someone? They
This
wouldn't
is
be
what
talking like that.
this is what she thinks. Because here's the thing. If you're gonna grift, at least be clever. You know what I'm saying? Guys, is she serious?
The answer isn't yesterday or today, you are the problem. I know that is not what you want to hear, but I promise you, you harness so much power because you can make a man feel good. And when a man feels good, they will do anything and everything for you. I am telling you this from personal experience.
And she's basically saying, isn't it funny how we're saying the same thing? That all these chicks, all they bring to the relationship is freaking gawk and the JJ. But then the moment that we say it, isn't that crazy, guys? DTM says she's a witch. Guys, make sure to hit the like button, guys. Hit the join button. Hit the super chat button, guys. I appreciate all you guys being here, guys. Guys, make sure you are subbed. I am trying to hit 17K in the next week or two. So, guys, thanks for that.
I've been married for almost 17 years. There's so many
and you
times
cheated
when my husband wants to have sex and I do not want to. But guess what? I don't ever say no to him because my life is so much easier.
You just cheat on him. What are you talking about?
Could you imagine like putting 17 years of work and toil into something and then it just comes around and just bites you right in the butt?
Yeah.
I can't even imagine like what that feeling would be like.
Well, see, I think that's the reason why they say that there's a lot of guys who will delete themselves. It's not really the money. Well, okay, the money is in that a lot of guys spent from like 16 to 55 building themselves up so they can plan for the rest of their lives. Then all of a sudden, it's completely ripped from them, and they have to start all over. Guys are staring down the barrel of having to start over from scratch at 53, 55, 20 years old, even 45 years old, right? But a lot of it is that, guys, that feeling of having wasted your time. Guys, time is the one thing we cannot get back. A man's time is the most valuable commodity on planet Earth. There's nothing that a woman can give a man other than his children that can compare to his time. Nothing. That's just the way it works. And guys, nowadays women don't want to stay in relationships and don't want to have kids or have one kid, so they're just wasting a man's time. So oftentimes, guys, you really have to decide with anything in your life, especially people, ask yourself, is this worth my time? This is like the whole thing where if Bill Gates sees like a $100 bill sitting on the ground, it's actually a waste of his time to stop and pick it up because his time is worth so much more money. You know what I'm saying? If you were to actually pick up that $100 bill, he's worth so much money, or he makes so much money every day. It's a waste of time for him to stop what he's doing and pick up that $100 bill. Insane. But yeah, guys, if it's not worth your time, don't even talk to the person. And guys, 99% of these 304s are not worth your time.
When I don't say no. And it doesn't cost me any money to make him feel good. It doesn't cost me that much time, if you know what I'm saying. And everybody wins. It's a win-win situation. And you have to look at sex in your marriage like that. It's a win-win situation. Always and forever. So that's my tip for the day.
So
ladies,
basically,
if you're pissed off at your husband or your boyfriend or your significant other, you need to ask yourself, when is the last time I had sex?
So who's the prize here? It's obviously
not
her.
I knew this is how the women were going to respond. I fucking knew it. I knew it. And I don't blame them. I do blame them, but it's not their fault. It's not their fault. They have been raised in this weird society where like it forces these women to like, yeah, you should go to work and you should have all the power.
Why are you in the bathroom with all this crap next to your bathtub, like wearing these big headphones? Like, what are you doing?
You should do all the things. You don't need a man. You don't need a man. Fuck that. Fuck that. I need a man. And guess what? The way I keep my man is I fuck him and I feed him and he gets one of these.
And look at this moose knuckle right here too.
And my life is so amazing. I get to stay at home and fuck around on social media. Easy peasy. My husband loves me to pieces.
Ugh.
I am trying to tell these ladies. But their egos are so big, they cannot put their pride aside and realize that this is power. You hold the power to make your life a little easier.
Now, guys, she is speaking some facts, and that, guys, it's always crazy. And guys, cook with me, right? When you see pretty girls doing OF and working crap jobs, it's like in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, the 1800s, hot chicks didn't work. Pretty girls would just have a guy give them the world. You know what I'm saying? Why are they so dumb that they want to be out here commuting and trying to work these BS jobs and getting PCOS and having cysts on their ovaries and all this other stuff? Like, why?
Because they were told to by
exactly
their predecessors.
Yeah, the all-knowing they. They have to prove this point to the all-knowing they. You guys, oftentimes they're like, "Yeah, I'm strong and independent," which means that I'm gonna fly out to freaking Dubai and let Sheikh Mahmoud drop. Drop a deuce on him. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
But that's empowering, AJ.
Yeah, of course. Right? Yeah. When they're there and freaking Mahmoud says, Muhammad says, I just found a whole friggin' soundboard of all dookies, of all farts. I gotta try them all out. Oh, dude, that has to be one of the most disgusting things. That proves that these 304s are demons. And guys, Secret Anonymous Snowboard Colin, can you guys think of any positive outcomes that have come from feminism?
Well, Hawk to a coin.
Okay. We got a little delay here, so I'll step in. I'll say yes, there has been a great, fantastic, absolutely beautiful outcome to feminism. It's finally showing men that we need to look after ourselves. It's finally showing the female creature's true nature.
I think I had to be more specific. Can you think of anything positive for women? Because for men, we have more freedom than ever, right? It's the cheapest that it's ever been to be a bachelor. You know what I'm saying? Just hang out, live by yourself. But for women, can anyone think of any positive?
No, of course not. There's not a single. There's nothing. No.
Yeah.
I mean, there's more simps around for them to. Just leech off of.
Yeah, but they don't like and respect simps. They will use them, right? But remember, chicks can have all the money and all the accomplishments, which they don't do a lot of, and all the attention. But if it's not from the guy that they want, then it doesn't even matter. Guys, children don't matter. Jobs don't matter. Careers don't matter. None of that matters because they all want the relationship of a man that they respect and admire more, almost more than air. Because if it was just children, then you wouldn't see single moms on dating apps, right? They would just be fine with their kids. But women want relationships more than anything else, especially now, because it's the one thing that they cannot take from us. It's the one power that we have that that we have. I mean, that they can't take. They can't. You are not a woman's not your girlfriend until you say she is. A woman can't get married unless you propose. So they're cooked. And this is where the whole situationships and all that stuff. The situationship word is a way for them to try and take that power somehow. Because they're not going to actually try and ask a guy out and ask him and say, "Oh, you're my boyfriend now." It's not going to happen, right? So they say, "Oh, we're going to make up this term to try and say, oh, I'm not a 304 who is just banging some rando," you know? So.
Bit easier, and it doesn't take that long. I don't know why this is like such a taboo, foreign topic.
One more, guys.
I shouldn't be. I am.
Why did she keep covering her face?
And I couldn't imagine having to listen to
Well,
her voice.
I'm happy she is.
Imagine if she just had 2 black eyes.
That is definitely
okay. All right, now guys, we have another one here.
Well, at least now we know why she's so good at BJ's.
Oh,
yeah.
guys,
shut up. It's only can get her to shut up.
Guys,
was she alcoholic too?
She's alcoholic too. Look at this.
Somebody that has to live in my heart, because if I live in my head, I have an alcoholic brain. An alcoholic brain tells me that I am not worthy of anything.
Well, we must have a Colin Snowboard Anonymous' secret and AJ brain because we can tell you ain't shit too.
I'll drink to that.
I mean, honestly, you know.
Yeah.
Lenny says your brain is correct. Oh no.
Piece of shit that I'll be a piece of shit until the day I fucking die. That's what my brain tells me on a daily fucking basis. I can't live
so
in
much.
my brain or in my head. I have to live in my heart because my heart knows the truth. My heart knows that I'm worthy of forgiveness.
There you go.
I'm worthy of his love. I'm worthy of everything
are you?
and more.
Are you? Yeah.
Who I was when I was drinking is not the person sitting here today.
You've been had. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Come on, guys! Never, ever date a junkie, an alcoholic. Yep. Guys, once alcoholic, always alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? And they will make that your problem. Guys, never even date a chick who can't handle her alcohol. Can you guys imagine you have a hot chick? Guys, how many of you guys have been in this situation where there's a girl that you've been dating for 3 or 4 weeks? She's pretty hot, and you hang out with your friends and her, and it's the first time that you've ever drank a bit, and she's a sloppy drunk mess in front of your friends. Like, oh God, I brought this chick.
I'm going to upload a video to you on the Discord of a situation I was in with this chick, and she was just a sloppy drunk, and I just had to put her out and had to let the security guards deal with her and and the police got involved. She was just such a. I'm gonna send you. I think I still got the video on my phone. I'm gonna send it to you in the Discord.
Yeah.
There's a chick that I
Maybe
was
it's my
dating
world
once,
star.
and she was getting drunk and acting stupid, and then she was like, when it was me and her, we were cool, but around her friends, she would always try and do the whole just talk reckless, right? And then she had 4 or 5 glasses of wine or whatever, and then was just talking mess. So we were at this pretty high end restaurant, and they went to the bathroom. She stumbled to the bathroom with her friends. I just left. So thanks for about $130 worth of food. And a couple of beers because I was gone. That was it for me, so.
At all. We have a completely different marriage today. The marriage we had is gone.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Would he say the same thing?
It's gone.
Yeah.
But the marriage we have today is so beautiful.
It's such bullshit.
And I wouldn't trade it for the
guys.
world.
Look, someone says So you had an affair while you were drunk and he forgave you? He's more of a man than I am. That's the ultimate betrayal. She says, I spent the first decade of our marriage a raging alcoholic. We were drinking buddies for a long time. He doesn't have issues with alcohol like I am. Look at that, dude. What a mess.
And listen to what she just said. She said, I wouldn't change anything. So that means you didn't really regret it or learn anything.
What a mess.
That's what I'm saying. Just like the lack of accountability.
I cheated.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
I cheated because I was the problem. 1,000% wholeheartedly.
She's just saying this to get followers on TikTok. You guys know she doesn't believe this.
I was the problem. And nothing got better until I was willing to get sober. And until I was willing to allow myself to be loved by my husband.
What does that even mean? Guys, I can't get this wrong. I can't. God, she's annoying, right? Look at this. All right. Now, check this other
so
chick
I had a
out.
full blown up.
Hey, guys, follow me on TikTok, man. You know? If you have TikTok. Where are we here? Hold on. Where's this chick? Here we go.
When I ended my affair, I found that it was really hard to let him go. So it's your affair, but you are still struggling with letting him go. This video is for you.
Look at that.
So when I ended the affair, I don't really know what I expected on my end, but I didn't really expect all of like the obsessive thinking and all of the triggers and struggling with all of the thoughts that comes with ending the affair. Did I do the right thing? Is this what I really want? So my mind was just all over the place. And I didn't realize it at the time, but it's a normal process that we go through. And it's called the withdrawal stage. And you'll hear me talk about that quite often because I got stuck in the withdrawal stage for 3 years.
So look at that, guys.
So
she had an affair.
Men call that guilt.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
Again, just talking and talking and saying nothing.
Yeah. Yep. It's true. Yep. Look at that, guys. She's only been talking for 59 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Because all of this is...
didn't even say... Yeah. And she didn't even say that she was the one that was at fault.
No,
Damn.
of course not.
It's amazing.
And why is she giving advice when she was stuck in this way of thinking for 3 years?
Because she's an idiot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
The one time you should be kind of selfish would have been that, so you just get over it. But she's, still had to make it about her.
No humility, no accountability, just
guys,
like nothing.
Here, quick. Here, this is the other Reddit post. It says, ladies who cheated, why did you do it? As a man, I'm curious as a psychology of why certain chicks cheat. Here's some reasons I've come up with. Your husband isn't exciting enough. You found a guy who you like more, but won't be in a relationship. Sounds all right, right? That's true.
Yep.
Your significant other's not paying you enough attention. You just wanted to try something different. Here's another question. Women cheat. Do they cheat up? Do you always go for a guy that's sexier, more dashing than your current significant other? Do you ever cheat down? If you did cheat down, why? Look at this. I didn't actually cheat after a close call. A close call? What in the name of Sam? It was a close call.
You know why it was a close call? Because she came clean about it.
Yeah. Right? Because it was a B-jibber and not anything else. Come on,
Dodged it like
dude.
the Matrix.
Look at that. Because the pearl necklace landed on her shirt and not on her neck. Someone says it was upsetting at the time to know that I could be tempted, but in retrospect, I'm glad it worked out. For me, it was mostly because I loved that intense new energy that comes from clicking with someone new. Look at that, guys. Look at that right there, guys. Come on.
Talking about horse people.
Come on, dude. Look at that. Son, no matter how many other wonderful things you can get from a long-term relationship, you'll never get that delirious feeling of first falling for someone once you're married. And the reason I let it get as far as it did is similar to making a new friend, only you also want to rip their clothes. God, this is such a woman thing. This is how you know that a woman wrote this. And of course, I hadn't seen my husband for more than a month at that point. It was in a foreign country where there was no chance in hell he would ever find out, which is also tempting. One of the most beautiful men I've ever met. We were in a tropical country on the beach, Jamaica, right? You probably get HIV from friggin' Jamaica nug, right?
Winston nug.
Yeah. Look at that. Wait. We hung out and talked late in the night, cooked, and went for walks. No physical contact. Must mention husband. What is this? So you're going to talk to another guy, spend time with a guy who isn't your husband, and then say, well, I'm just not going to touch him. And I have to talk to my husband. Talk about my husband. And I can't drink. It's still cheating.
This is like walking a knife's edge.
I know exactly where that boundary mustn't be crossed. One night when we were watching videos, he tucked his hand between my knees and my whole body temperature changed in both directions at once. Look at that. What a mess. This is cheating. What she did, she's a cheater. Yeah, Steve said, and the husband probably paid for the vacation. Facts. I bet he did. And she probably didn't tell her husband, but she's telling the entire internet. Her husband's a clown.
You see how easy it is to for them to throw away like the history, the loyalty, like the resources, everything, just for the thrill.
Yeah, this person's saying that they had a bad habit of letting relationships drag on far past their emotional end. I would fall out of love and basically sleep with someone else. So basically, she's with some freaking beta male guy that she didn't even like. She was stringing him along for freaking money and attention, and they would every now and then meet a Chad, Wasn't happy with my partner. He didn't give me the attention mentally, emotionally, or physically that I needed. I loved him, but I felt he kept me around to pass the time. My best friend, he gave me all the attention. He made me feel like the sexiest woman in the world. Look at that, guys. Don't date chicks who have guy friends, man.
My ex made me feel like a sex toy.
Yeah, he is passing the time, and you are a sex toy.
Yep.
That's part of what the deal is here.
Uh-oh. I was a chronic cheater. I was asking on my knees for multiple sex partners. I didn't have a model of how to do it ethically until September 30th. Once I discovered the polyamory model and began to live it, all of my cheating stopped. Get the fuck out of here.
You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Come on.
I tell you, man, that war, it takes no prisoners.
Dude. I wish someone had told me about this model when I was 17. I could have saved years of heartache. Polyamory is the biggest joke I've ever heard. Ridiculous.
Is that a feminist psyop?
Yeah, it is.
It's got to be, right?
Yep. It's how they can keep Poindexter and then be with Chad at the same time. Or Gavin.
Yeah, you can have multiple simps that you can actually squeeze.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Look at that. What a mess, guys. Never, ever, ever
Did you see
deal
how
with
many
anyone
are
who cheats.
deleted?
Yeah. Yep. I was in love with both of them, and I knew that if I couldn't have them both, I wanted him, but I had to wait for him to want it too. Please. So I've cheated twice, and they were both very different. I was in a relationship, in love, but I had a nagging thought of what if I did with the other guy. The other guy was a friend, and we had feelings back and forth. There it is.
Yep.
There it is. The curiosity got to me in a weak moment. We got together once. The sex wasn't that great. There it is, guys. There it is. I regretted it immediately and felt horribly guilty. Her boyfriend, they broke up and they got back together. Here you go. The second one, she was in a relationship she wasn't interested in. Her best friend, who's a guy, right? Smashed. Didn't tell her boyfriend, doesn't regret it to this day. Damn. Guys, chicks are friggin' evil, man. Uh-oh, this one says they got married and he was out of town. Met up with someone on Craigslist to buy furniture. Cooked her dinner, set up a candlelight. Damn.
Was it a Murphy bed?
Dude, got cucked by Craigslist, Shad, dude. That sucks.
Yeah.
Bro, that sucks, man. Wow. You know what?
Worse
Hold
than
on.
a Hollywood
Hold
casting couch.
on. Wait. Did a woman cheat on you and give you an STD?
Oh.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Look! Oh no! Look at this! Why cheated and gave me an STD? Oh no, guys! Look at that!
Two kids.
At that! You guys ready for this? So me and my wife had been together for 5 years, married for 3. We had 2 children. Recently, I started developing problems using the bathroom. I thought it was a kidney stone. I didn't think anything of it. Doctor told me I was positive for the clap. Oh no! Oh no! Guys, he went to go pee. After a long, hard confrontation with my wife, she finally had admitted to cheating on me a month prior. We were at a friend's house drinking, and I was a designated driver and not drinking. So just about everyone, including her, was hammered. I tried to get her to leave, come home since it was 2 a.m. She refused. So I made the choice to leave her there with her female friend at her house. After I left, a male neighbor had showed up and invited my blackout drunk wife over to his house where she cheated on the. I mean, you guys notice how I was blacked out drunk. I don't remember. I just remember that I was at his house. Well, then you obviously remember. The truth is out in the open. I don't know what to do. I understand she was hammered drunk and couldn't control herself.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
But how can I learn to forgive her? Now, guys, we haven't looked at the replies. But how much you want to bet that people are going to be like, she's a person. She's the mother of your children. No, Pyro, it was the clap, dude. It was the clap. Guys, would you stay with the chick that gave you the clap or the herp derp? Yes or no in the chat? Hell no.
Is there any way that this could actually be like saved? Because I'm racking my brain.
No. Nope. No.
With 2 kids too.
Someone says she wasn't drunk enough to keep it from you. She was conscious enough to lie to you for a month until she got caught via an STD. She purposefully held that information. Yeah, she's not trustworthy. I'm surprised that it wasn't just one time.
Well, he wouldn't have even known about it unless he got
Yeah.
the clap.
Yeah. Yep.
Someone says, sorry you're going through this, but you really need to look at the facts. You tried to get her to come home. She refused. She then not only cheated on you, but she also had unprotected sex, gave you the clap, and never told you about it until you noticed an infection. She also, you were trying to give an excuse that she was blacked out drunk. See? Yeah, she must have been blacked out drunk. And hid it from you afterwards. So that's a weak excuse. You already agreed to reconcile for the children. What's to stop her from doing this again? What actions is she taking now? Are you prepared to wonder what she's doing when you're alone? Damn.
Some good points.
Someone says, what's even worse is that she knew she had it and she still gave it to him. Someone says, if you want to stay with her, you're going to be on the long, hard road. Being drunk is not a reason to cheat. Facts. It took you getting an STD for your wife to tell you the truth. If you hadn't gotten the clap, she might have never told you.
There we go.
You also have no idea if she cheated on you. Damn. You can stay together. Maybe she won't cheat again, or you can stay together and hope that the next time she cheats, that she has condoms on her. Damn. This guy says he will file for divorce. Look at that, guys. Look at this. Never leave your wife drunk anywhere. There was a wife. Sorry. There's a guy out here that left his wife alone at a bar with friends because she wasn't ready to leave. She comes in at 6 a.m. with her panties in her purse. Someone says you better get your kids tested and make sure they're yours. There you go, right there.
Oh,
Let's go. Facts. Absolute facts. Right, guys?
Yep.
Hey, AJ, did this pass in the States where that's actually that's actually a mandatory thing now?
What? No.
Like to test like the kids.
Mandatory DNA test? No.
No.
Certain states like Tennessee are
it's
making
only in Tennessee where it's a Class B misdemeanor.
Right.
Wait. What? Attorney fraud?
Yeah.
Or mandatory DNA tests.
Mandatory testing.
It's mandatory testing.
Yes, in Tennessee.
In Tennessee? Okay.
In Tennessee, yeah. Yep.
And if you do commit paternity fraud, it's a Class B misdemeanor.
My wife of over 10 years got a job after I supported her and our children for 10 years. Within 6 months, she tested positive for an STD and told me that it was from a toilet seat.
A lie detector.
Yeah, right.
Is a lie.
What? She met this guy at her job, told me that they went back to his house and had sex. What?
Man.
Sitting on the beach trying to figure out what to do. Wow. This happened to me minus the STD. I left. Took me years to leave, but I left. Damn. Someone says, in my humble opinion, the relationship is already over. Damn.
It's like I said the other day. The minute your woman lets another man inside of her, she's no longer your woman.
Yep. Damn. Wife has it as he's because of cheating. What? Disgusting. Whoa, hold on. Hold on. I just wanted to vent because memories like this come up every so often. Well, my story is a bit depressing, as to be quite honest. I was on study abroad trip in the UK, and my girlfriend at the time was in uni in the States. I was away for about 12 months, and that was when things started to get thrown off. Not texting, not calling. She wasn't. Oh no, he got the hurt dirt, dude. I started to break out in my nether regions. They're really, really bad and painful. Got checked out, and turns out I got the herp derp. Oh no! At the time of the diagnosis, I confronted a girlfriend right away, but my mistake was confronting her over the phone. She basically tried to gaslight me by saying that I cheated on her while I was away. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that, right? Come on.
Yep.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Just like a woman.
Come on. She was crying and yelling at me and then said that she wants to break up with me. Damn.
How convenient.
Well, if he gave her the herp derp, why didn't she call him first?
Yeah.
To confirm.
Disgusting, guys.
Look, I'm lucky. By the hair of my chinny chin chin, I came this close. This close. I was actually in bed, and mind you, we're talking 20 years ago. I was actually in bed with this chick, and it was about to go there, and she told me, and thank God she did.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a chick.
Wow.
She actually said something on like the second date, and then was mad when I'm like, all right, well, have a nice life. She got mad. Why? Oh, yeah, it's not gonna talk to me. You're at the freaking herp dirt. What are you talking about?
See, this chick had the genital one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at this, guys. So this is her telling her story. So she's another cheating coach. Okay, look at this.
I didn't even know this was a thing.
Okay. I wasn't expecting anything unusual that day. It was just a normal day. My hair was a mess. I did have makeup on. I had to take my son.
Her face is a mess now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna be honest, because at this point, there's no use in trying to pretend like who he was, professionally, anyways. Especially telling my story. There's just no way to get around it. So let's call him Gavin.
Gavin. He strikes again.
Hey, Secret. Do you know all of our sayings? We talk about Chad and Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? Chad and Tyrone are the captain of the football team. They're the captain, and then Tyrone's the captain of the basketball team. You know what I'm saying? Chicks get with Chad and Tyrone from about 17 to about 28, 29, 30. Then they hit the wall. Then they can only get with Gavin and Nug Nug. Now, guys, we all know who Nug Nug is. Nug Nug is Pookie, Ray, Nug Nug, right? Gavin is the white version of Nug Nug, right? Gavin is this guy, right? Hipster.
Fedora wearing sleeves.
Yeah.
Has a mustache, yeah.
This is Gavin.
Man bun.
Man bun wearing, carrying his stupid guitar and he has a what's it called? Henry David Thoreau quote tattooed on his arm or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is Gavin, right?
He's into beard oil.
Yeah.
Yep.
He doesn't have a job.
Exactly.
But he's in a band, or he's writing a book, or he's been in his PhD program for like 7 years, meaning like 7 years of the PhD program. He's never going to finish his dissertation on freaking underwater lesbian cave dwellings. You know what I'm saying? Insane. And chicks love these dudes. They always wear the little Hughes boy hat.
Yeah,
there he is. There's Gavin right there, dude. Right there.
Hat. Yeah, the flat cap. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, this is Gavin right here, dude. They always wear these hats. They always have their stupid guitar.
These guys steal like working man's clothes.
Yeah.
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 Like, that was like my granddad would go to like the factory and work like wear
yeah.
a hat like that.
Yeah. Now they have man buns. They have stupid tattoos. They wear
Horrible
suspenders.
mustaches
You know what I'm
too.
saying? And they don't wear them in like an Englishman suspenders way. You know how like English dudes will like actually wear an outfit that requires suspenders. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, no. This is friggin' Gavin. He's in college, but he only has one class. There he is. With the stupid
park bench
V-neck.
where he lives.
Yeah. Guys, anyone who's been to college, you know Gavin, dude. But Gavin always has a girlfriend. Always. She's always buying him food and taking him places and doing things and letting him. Gavin is the white version of Nug Nug. You know what I'm saying? There's Emperor Gavin right there. That's Lazekius, god of Gavins.
Yeah.
Worthlonius. ain't shittiest.
No job yet.
No job yet.
Oh, look at that, dude. Look at that. Waste of Spacius, right?
And Gavin will get pegged, and chicks like that too a little bit.
Yeah.
But he'll be like open about it.
I actually think Jared Leto is like the ultimate Gavin. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why he thinks he's so important, why he thinks he's such a good actor, and why, dude, he's a fucking. Don't get me started. The whole Jared Leto thing.
They always have this. They're always feminists. They're always anti-racist.
Yeah, but here's the thing: they're the ones.
Buzzwords.
They're the ones that are always trying to message underage girls online.
Oh,
did you guys see the one guy that Andrew Wilson was debating?
Andrew Wilson?
No, listen. Andrew Wilson was debating this guy, right? This soy boy right here.
Oh.
This guy right here he's this hardcore feminist, right? And he's on what's this guy's name? Oliver. Feminist. I can't spell. Underage girls. Where is it? This guy, he got caught on TikTok trying to message underage girls. I'll have to find it. Yeah, but this guy right here. Dang it. This guy right here. And then anytime that the allegations come up, he always blocks people on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely insane, man. Anyways, I digress.
And he started out as my son's dentist. So it's just a regular day. I'm in mom mode. I have to take him to the dentist. I have to.
Well, he was a dentist. Guys, doctors have the best pickup line there is. You guys know what it is?
I'm a doctor.
Yes, I am a doctor. That's it. There you go.
Supper. I have to do laundry. I'm in survival mode, and all I can think about is, okay.
You don't even know what survival mode is. Guys, there's women around the world that are in famines and war zones. You know what I'm saying? They don't have access to food or water. Yeah. Look at that. And do you see how she's already making excuses?
Yeah.
This segment, so I can get back home.
And it makes her happy too.
Yeah, that's what someone said.
Makes her happy.
Everything will be fine. So I'm in that kind of mindset, and then
guys, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys, hit the super chat button, guys. Make sure you are subbed because I am trying to hit 17K the next week or two. Okay.
So as we're leaving, the little room, the little examination room or whatever you want to call it, he walks us to the front, and he has a chart, a file, whatever. This was 13 years ago. Okay, so they were using, paper, and not everything was on computer. So anyway, he walks us to the front, and as he's handing the lady at the front our file to schedule for another appointment, he reaches for my hand. I told him, I said, so we shake hands. I tell him, I say, hey, it was nice to meet you. And when I said that, he just grabbed my hand, like he held onto my hand a lot longer than I think he should have. And he didn't respond right away. He just kind of stared at me and he said, we haven't met before. And I thought, and then it caused my brain to start thinking, I don't think I've met him before. I'm pretty sure this is the first time I have brought my son to the dentist. Okay. But then I thought, like, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the way he was looking at me, because he was looking at me straight in my eyes, and he had these piercing blue eyes.
Look at that, guys. You can
like
see
they would see through you, and it kind of like
you can see the steam coming out of her jaw right now.
She's misty-eyed over this.
Yeah,
Look at
she
that,
likes
man.
him. She still wants him.
Look at that.
And I stopped for a minute and I looked at him, and he was looking at me. It kind of set, like, I don't want to say it really like gave me butterflies, or I don't want to say anything like that, because it wasn't necessarily like that, but it did stir up, like, it caused me to stop and look at him and check him out. Okay. Women check men out too.
Look at that, guys. She's having a grand old time.
Yeah.
Talk about being
while she's there with her husband's child.
Yeah. Yep. Guys, Henry, thanks for handing out some memberships, man. Appreciate that.
So if you're a woman,
Literally right in front of the
like
kid.
I need to say
Yeah.
that,
Even said
because
so.
especially with it being her side of the affair, like my side, like I'm the one that cheated. A lot of people just say, hey, it's just the man and they're the dog.
I'm sorry, guys. Scozy said a tear ran down her leg.
Oh my God. That's pretty funny.
Guys, that's fucking. Yo, dude, the chat is on fire tonight, dude. That's fucking hilarious. Oh man, you know what?
I was gonna say, isn't it crazy how girls like fantasize this stuff? Because I don't even think of girls from like 15 years ago. I don't even remember their name.
Yeah.
This is like ingrained in their memory.
But this is one's. See, again, guys. Hold on, guys. This is where the whole alpha widow thing comes from, and this is why it's so crazy when women cheat. Right? Is because, guys, this is how like imprinted that this man is on her. She's gonna be friggin' DJing herself to this guy for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
She's gonna be in her coffin still thinking of this guy.
Anytime her husband's not around, she's gonna be thinking about the dentist.
Yeah.
Damon Dentist, man. Thanks for the $10. So she's a typical wham in it. If there's no indignation, they will create problems. That is absolute facts, man. Thanks for that. Absolute facts, man. Thanks so much.
You are scaring the hoes.
It's true. Yep. It's true.
Or they're the one that's attractive and they're just looking for sex and all the things, and nobody really talks about, hey, you know what? At some point we have to think these guys are attractive that we're having an affair with. Tangent. Anyways, I thought to myself, oh, hell no. not me, not today. We're not going there. I have too much to do. So he, I told him, I said, I don't think so. I think this was our first time meeting you. So he was like, okay, good to see you next, and I just
blah blah blah. People go,
You know what the
seriously?"
doctor said next?
What's that?
He's like, well, we're conducting free cavity searches.
I've given free injections, right?
Open wide.
You're seriously giddy when you talk about him. So it says she's really grooving on reliving her betrayal. Look at that.
I hope the husband sees this.
Yeah. Look at that. Oops. Hold on. Ever since the affair, I keep asking, did I marry the wrong person?
Are you asking yourself, did I marry the wrong
Faith,
person?
marriage, family, and relationship coach.
Let's talk about it. I know I did once the affair started going and we was in it for a while. I started asking, did I marry the wrong person? I think it's normal for us to think that way, but
This chick is a demon.
Yep.
Guys, she's saying all this. She's married to her husband still. Her and her husband are still together. And she's letting the whole world know that she let some freaking dentist shoot up the club. What a demon, guys.
About it.
And it's like,
no
how
shame.
old are you? Like, sorry, you've made your decision. There's no going back on it.
Oh, here's another one.
I thought it was time to share my side of the affair. So, if you're interested in what happened, the details, just the story of the start to finish, everything in between the nitty.
Shut up. Why do you talk so much? Look at that. All this. Oh, she's talking about the CEO guy.
Can we talk about this for a minute? I wasn't sure I was going to say anything, but then I thought, you know what, this happened to me when I was having my affairs. So
Affairs, plural.
Affairs, plural.
Yeah.
Affairs, plural, guys. Look at that. I can't. Guys, TikTok has to be the dumbest. Everyone thinks Twitter is the worst. No, TikTok's the worst. Look at this. Look at this.
don't say I don't know.
That's her husband right there.
Oh my God.
Look at this guy. Look at this. Look at this guy.
This guy know you gay?
Look at this. Look at this. Look at that.
And she has the audacity
to post
put him in a video.
Someone
Shame.
said, look, a woman in her scent in the wild. Boy, I was gonna type something. I just might, but I'm just so tired of this. Look at this. This is how God helped me in my affair. Fucking someone say something.
Oh my God.
What is going on, dude? What is going on?
I'm going through this now. It's so painful.
Look, hopefully this opens my wife's eyes. You're a simp for steak. Matter of fact. Look at that.
Wow.
Why would
your
you put
wife
that?
cheated and you are still with her? Are you serious? Dude, where did she bury your testicles? For the love of God, have some self-respect. Laughing fit. Oh, look at that. Oh, apparently a dentist got caught by his wife, so she had to go back to her husband. Wait, I didn't have to go back to my husband. I was the one who ended the affair. And that makes... Wait. So, do you want a cookie? You are acting like...
Well, the reason
that
she's saying
doesn't...
that, because she also feels like she gets social credit.
Yeah, makes you a liar. A cheater and a 304.
You could say, like, was it hotter to cheat in front of your kid when your kid was watching?
And a demon. How about that? Post. I meant to reply to her, but oh well.
Are there
Your
any,
husband,
are there any,
look at someone says so your husband's a gutless simp. Take your carcass back.
Are there any girls on here
Wonder why
like
it didn't work.
justifying it?
Hold on. Delete. Let me reply to her directly. That still makes you a liar, a cheater, and a demon.
And a bad mother.
Adulterist.
Demon. The worst part is you are telling the whole world. I wish we would bring back scarlet letters. Just enough characters.
Nice.
Oppose that. Oh no, guys, this is horrible, isn't it? It's terrible.
Everybody want number 3A. I just did that one earlier.
Guys, any guy that takes a woman back who cheats is a simp. Someone says God has nothing to do with you starting your affair. It's nothing to do with you ending it. You got caught. Your husband took you back. This person says, too bad the damage is done because you lack the integrity in the first place. Your husband will have to live with what you did forever. Facts. Facts. Yep. But all right, guys, let's switch gears. Guys, any other statements about these adultery coaches?
Well, they're just full of crap, aren't they? I mean, it's just...
Yeah.
Well, it's worse than that because they perpetuate the cycle of doing it more. They're basically saying this is a way that you can feel a little bit better about it, and if it's
yeah, you're right. Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's like a pre-out of like, you know what I mean. It's like, well, I've seen other people and they were able to go through it, so I should just try cheating.
This is just a stage of married life that you have to get through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of what they're making it like.
Yeah, that's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
One sec. All right, here, we'll start here.
How's it going, guys?
What's up, man? Over in Hawaii. What's up, man? How you doing?
Yep. Good. How about you guys?
Look at this. Here's another one.
The Indiana teacher facing dozens of child sexual abuse charges now has a bank scare over unpaid credit card bills. But that is nothing compared to the bombshell allegations.
Dude, they have 4 kids.
God.
They have 4 kids. And she was
Poor
letting,
children.
is she was freaking banging students. What? Because isn't
And she looks like a fat bride of Chucky.
Guys, all of them are always
I was thinking
married,
the same
though.
thing.
Guys, all of them are always married and have kids. Isn't it crazy?
Against both her and her husband, Nicholas Fortenberry, who separately charged counts of disseminating harmful material to students. Investigators say she sexually abused multiple underage students and encouraged them to participate in group sex acts, again, while wearing this horror-themed masks.
She was getting spit roasted by her students? What?
Including ones from the Scream franchise. And the case first came to light in August of 2024 when 2 students reported that Fortenberry had sent them explicit content over Snapchat, including nude images and videos involving sex toys. She resigned from her position at the time at Eminence School shortly afterward on August 23rd, but in November, she was formally charged with 2 counts of disseminating harmful material to minors and 2 counts of online harassment. But those charges were just the beginning, because by December, more alleged
Look at how different she looks when she's skinny. You know, that's crazy.
victims began to come
I got something
forward.
to say to that. She looked like she aged 20 years in her mugshot.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. That's the makeup, and then you're 50 pounds.
Alarming case. The grandmother of a 14-year-old boy told prosecutors that her grandson said Fortenberry gave him psychedelic mushrooms and performed sex acts with him.
He got mushrooms and a bee jibber? This chick's a demon.
Oh my god. That's disgusting. Beyond disgusting.
Disgusting. And guys, did you see that none of the charges were for any type of like predator stuff other than it? But if this was a guy, right? Now, guys, we'll have to go through this different time. Here's another thing.
New for you here at noon. A Miami Gardens mother of 9.
Homegirl here can get it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd smash that.
How you doing, polka dots?
Right?
She's like all these babes. You get their pilot lit, they can suck start a leaf blower.
Is in jail this noon. Accused
I connect the dots on that.
Yeah, police say several children were covered in filth and garbage covered parts of the home when officers arrived.
Let's get to Marissa Bag, who's live for us with this developing story. Marissa, how did officers know something wasn't right here?
This transformer.
Well, according to the arrest report,
right? And her last name was Bag, too.
It's a crying games.
Shelly, it looks like it was pretty obvious. We're here on Northwest 37th Avenue and about 177th Street in Miami Gardens. Police.
Whatever. B-Dub freaking trashed her kids. Whatever. Okay, here we go.
345. We're at a house at Archer and.
Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
That's the sound of the police.
Nice. Oh, good.
10-4. Roll down all your windows. What? You were driving all crazy all the way down W.
No, I was not driving crazy. You see me use my signal, didn't you?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I know.
Translate.
KD says she looks like KRS-One.
Oh my god. I was spat on my beer because of that.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Off the big old truck, you were going like 50 miles an hour. License registration, please. For careless driving.
That's not. No, I'm parked. You cannot pull me over.
Yes, I can. License and registration proof of
insurance. No, you cannot. You can't pull me over in my yard, sir.
License and registration.
Guys, so I thought we'd seen this one before, but guys, we haven't. Just women do this. We've seen a B-Dub before argue and say that you can't. I mean that the cop couldn't pull her over in her front yard. I mean. In her driveway.
I'm gonna pull you out the car.
Sorry, no, you're
AJ,
not.
real quick.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
So these B-Dubs, they make like they know the law, but they don't.
Yeah, well, women in general, right, do this. It just
true.
Oftentimes, okay. All right, guys. B-Dubs act crazy, anyways. Then you have the old white Karens, but then white girls got to get like 5 or 6 White Claws in them to just act like how B-Dubs act from the jump. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Seriously, right? Guys, all women end up in the same place. It's just like B-dub. I mean, white chicks, Asians, or whatever. They got to have some Cuervo in them to act like a B-dub, you know. But it's all there. Yeah.
No, you're not at all.
Give me your license and registration.
I'm parked on my property.
It is a legal traffic stop. Now give me your license and registration. For careless driving.
You touch your lights when I'm already in my yard.
For something I observed on W. Now give me your license and registration.
On W.
I couldn't catch up because you were going 60.
I was not going 60.
License and registration.
Going 60. On your lights. Exactly.
Give me your license and registration. You're going to get out and you're going to go to jail.
No, I'm not. You got to pull me up out of here.
All right.
This is tragic comedy.
You my license and registration.
I would have greatly appreciated it because you can talk yourself into going to jail right now. What? What's your problem?
You should have been back there. You
Yeah. I couldn't catch up.
No, that's not the law.
All right. Well, I appreciate your passion for the law, but you are ill-advised.
No, you're ill-advised because you're using your power.
All right. License and registration.
That's not my car. You can pull it up, run the tag.
License and registration.
Pull the tag.
Okay, the license then.
That's
I
worse.
just sat here and told you that. What I got to keep peeing myself for. There you go.
It wants to be a cop, dude, not me.
This is like a good day of being a cop, too.
Yeah, she was getting it. She was going, she smashed off south on, I think it was T Street, and then she turns right, comes out to W. I catch up, and she was fixing to turn right. She had ran that stop sign already. And then after she ran that stop sign, she decided she wasn't going to turn right anymore. She whipped it left, cut her car off, and then she smashed it again. She's going like 65. I'm just keeping her in sight. And then she cuts off this giant truck and whips down Pleasant.
What's the deal? She got a bad license or something?
I don't know. I'm running it. I don't know what the deal is. Oh, shit. I'm on 7. 3, 26. You copied to Florida 28, 27 Echo, Lima.
Get to the point.
I don't know what happened. I ran it as a 2024 tag and it came up. It looks like it.
Come out the car. You need to come out the car. I'm only going to say it one more time.
Get out the car.
If you don't come, I'm busting this window. You come out.
No, y'all not finna bust out my window.
Yes,
no.
I will.
No, you're not.
Break
For
it.
what?
Get out of the car.
For what?
Get out of the car.
For what?
Get out of the car.
What is your probable cause?
Get out of the
What is your probable cause? What is your probable cause for busting out my window?
Get out of the car.
What is your probable
When you come out
cause?
of the car, come out.
Get out of. I'm not.
No, because y'all is not. You was invading my rights. I know my rights. No, you cannot.
Liar. Exactly.
What the fuck?
Hey, Jay.
It's about time.
Reenact deliverance.
He's good at that bottom 6. Red Signal, what's up, dude? What are you saying?
I said, whatchamacallit, reenact deliverance. Squeal, piggy, squeal.
No. Anonymous. What are you saying?
Oh, no, I was going to say, has she got bad tags? Is that why she got pulled over?
No, she was speeding, and then they ran her tags, and they were bad.
Oh,
so the reason why she got pulled over is because she was hauling ass down the street.
She was running.
Oh, that's weird.
Why y'all?
No,
I love watching this.
Who's the simp in the back? Hey, yo, man, you ain't got la 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 la.
Here I come.
Not me.
I need to call my mom.
Grab that. Grab.
Why y'all arresting me? Why y'all doing this? Chill out.
Crank it hard.
Yep, take it.
Can I get my shoe?
No.
Come get me.
Run, piggy, run.
You got. Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Shut your mouth.
I didn't even resist.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Come on.
Tell her.
Determined that was
How you gonna turn the lights on? How you gonna turn the lights on? Yo, if y'all turned the lights on the nigga when the nigga was already in the yard, y'all gonna turn the lights on right now. Man, it's abusing y'all power, bro. Like OG. And you sitting here slanging me and stuff. Can I get my other shoes?
If If she'd have been polite, she probably could have got away with just a ticket.
I invoke my Fifth Amendment.
As she's not remaining silent.
Exactly.
Guys, why? Why are people so stupid? Why? It makes no sense.
You already grabbed the weed?
Yep. So,
got out.
Damn.
Yep.
In Florida,
And she kept trying to step on the All right. You got anything else on your person?
Can I get my shoe, please, sir?
I'm asking if you have anything else on your person.
No, I don't have nothing on my person.
All right, because it gets into jail, it's another felony charge.
Can you tell
What about her
who
sanity
you get my
back?
keys to?
Your brother, like you asked.
Can you tell him to go pick up my girlfriend for her job?
Oh,
Carpet eater. Yup.
Right, guys? Look at that, guys.
Lesbian.
Learn to send a
Yeah.
Delicious.
Can cut her loose once Collier's through.
Please, sir.
Shoot.
Please.
Nope.
Yes. Can you tell that dude right there in that car over there to call my girlfriend right there talking to your wife?
Suffer.
What have you done that makes you think that I deserve to give you any favors?
Sir, I was just trying to understand.
No, you weren't. You were trying to obstruct because you didn't want to go for that weed.
No. Oh, no. I'll go for the weed. It's not even.
You are going for the weed.
I understand.
And the obstruction.
I was not trying to obstruct you. I promise you. I have been in trouble before, and I have vowed to myself not to get.
You don't say, right?
A pot smoking
Back in trouble, bro.
Well, you broke that vow.
And I know I broke that vow to myself.
So you taking a ride?
Oh my God.
Nice.
Is weed illegal in Florida then?
Yes. You gotta have a.
I'm surprised.
We gotta have a. What's it called? A medicinal use card. You know.
Yeah, medical card.
Dude, a lot of places in the South, it's not legal. You know, so.
Is it any surprise that she's been in trouble before?
Yeah. You guys, this is the thing that I don't understand about weed, right? Because I don't smoke weed. It gives me really bad headaches, you know? Guys, why, even back when weed was illegal everywhere, like, just smoke it in your house and just stay in your house.
Yeah.
Why do people carry pot on them, have weed in their car? It's the dumbest thing to get arrested for. And everyone's like, well, it's some systematic thing that black people. What are you talking about? Guys, here's the difference, right? Because as we've seen these B-dubs get arrested with 100 pounds of meth in the car, 200 pounds of weed or whatever. See, a white chick or a white dude or an Asian chick will have all the lights working, will have the tabs up to date, will have a license that's valid, won't be smoking or talking on the phone in the car, have the music blasting or speeding. You see, Gloctavia has friggin', $800,000 worth of fentanyl in the back of the car.
Yeah.
She has no license. She has a big fuzzy thing on the steering wheel.
A beer in her hand.
Yeah, she's
Fire
blasting
tags.
freaking Cowboy Carter at full blast and freaking changing lanes with no turn signals. Guys, do not give don't give cops any reason to pull you over, period. But if you're going to be doing
Exactly.
why they always get caught over the dumbest things? Yeah, Katie, no car seat. That's another one we've seen them caught for. Yep.
And I was just trying to.
I gave you a million chances to do this cordially, and at every opportunity, you decided to go a different way. So this is the way it's going now.
I'm trying to understand. I don't know.
It's like the whole why?
Now she's.
Why is it that if a white man gets caught with cocaine, you don't get, but a black man gets caught with crack? Don't do drugs, or at least don't get caught with drugs. You don't have to worry about it. Let's just say, for a fact that the penalties for certain drugs are stiffer, and they do. Let's just say that they're doing that to actually target your group of people. Why would you even do that drug or even carry it around? Why? You know how you don't.
They don't use their brains.
Caught up with that? Don't smoke crack. Don't smoke weed. You know what I'm saying?
LT said it best.
That's like us guys saying, oh well, you know, us men get more time for the same crime. Hey guys, let's not commit crimes. We know the system's gonna cook us, right? So guys, let's just not commit crimes. Easy peasy.
Exactly.
So hold on, guys. Let's do this one.
You better stop. You're gonna get tased. Stop.
What's that? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. It's like
Squeal, piggy, squeal.
Christmas time.
I'm done talking to her. Hang tight.
You can have my body,
Okay.
but you cannot have my soul.
Okay.
You cannot have my mind, because it's already been saved.
Keep telling yourself
On April
that.
17th, 2024, Florida outdid itself once again. A woman
What is this? They have jokes. It's a body cam. Ohio, Florida.
crashed into multiple cars, then stripped naked on the highway.
Damn.
Right in peak traffic. What followed was a full-blown meltdown that turned rush hour
Wow.
into a circus of chaos, confusion, and tasers. Watch now to see how it all unfolded.
She's okay for the most part, but the lady up there that looks like caused the accident has kind of lost her mind, and she's stripping down her skippies in the video.
Damn.
Weaver, do you need me to help you handcuff her? I'll be right back. 140's out with 216, and we're in front of Interfaces Technology.
Yeah, get a female.
I will put you to the ground. Try it again. Try it again. You're going
You know
to
why
jail.
she probably went naked?
That was fast,
Hey.
right?
Nice.
I'm telling you right now,
You're
you
gonna
better
get
stop.
tased. Got it?
You better stop. You're gonna get
tased.
stop.
Let's go.
What's that?
Ah! It's the most wonderful
Hey.
time of the year.
Hey, I gotta say something real quick.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Let's go. It's been
AJ.
a while, guys. Hold on. It's been a while, guys. We haven't seen a pepper spraying. No, we saw like a pepper spraying like 2 weeks ago. But we haven't seen a tasing in a while.
Wow.
So, Thomas, what's
AJ.
up, man?
Whatchamacallit? She got the striker treatment.
But yeah, right from Mortal Kombat.
Exactly.
You got her again. I'll play my drum for him. Ba-rum-bum. Let's go. Let's go.
What was that fun? Was that fun?
We got battery LEO.
So good evening.
You done?
Are you done?
Squeal, piggy, squeal.
Why are female cops so fat all the time?
You're in the car. She acts up. We'll give it to her again.
Stand up.
Stand up.
I'll back it.
Poor kids. But they see that.
Okay.
Wait. Can I have some water?
Yeah, we'll give you water in a minute.
Can I have it right now? I'm really thirsty.
I'm really
I think
thirsty too. I don't have anything.
Because what do you think she's on? Bath salts?
Something, yeah.
You know? Come on, man.
Oh, yeah, she could be.
Percocet.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, she's a demon.
Ooh, look at that, guys. Hold on. Let's watch that in slow motion. Hold on.
I'm really thirsty too. I don't have anything. I don't have any water. I don't care what you say.
Look at
Damn.
that, guys.
Wow.
Yikes, dude.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
demon right here. A demon. Look at that, man.
I'm done.
He's like, he thought about it. He's like, nah.
Yeah.
Hang tight.
You can have my body,
Okay.
but you cannot have my soul.
Okay.
You cannot
I don't think you have one of those, lady.
have my mind.
It's like she's talking to Shang Tsung.
I've been forgiven.
All right. Hey.
Hi.
So you're still attached? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's off. She's got a little knot on her head because she went to the ground.
Oh, okay.
Then she fought us, and then we tased her. It's off though.
Okay.
Just watch her, dude. I don't trust her. Yeah, there's no talking to her.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't trust her too.
Oh, really? Proofs, or is that you guys' business?
I'll handle that. No, as long as it ain't in her private area. Stop. Would you please? Or you're going to get tased again. Don't you understand? Okay.
I don't understand.
Okay. Well,
Can I get out?
you're not getting up. Stay in the car.
I don't know. I can't tell. Nope. Talking to me normal.
Weaver, you want a seatbelt?
There's a thin line between reckless driver and full-blown chaos goblin, and she did the splits over it in the middle of traffic.
Nice.
After her mid-highway strip and scream performance, the taser was inevitable. But even voltage couldn't reset whatever dimension her brain was in. She began commanding officers, insisting no one could have her mind, though based on her behavior, even she didn't seem to possess it.
The seatbelt's stuck. It's not going. Hang on with that thing.
Behind me at Barton about 100 miles an hour.
Yo,
Red the red light.
it smashed everything.
I know. Can we get a...
Snowbird cars are all smashed in their parking lot. Her vehicle's in the fast lane, southbound lane. And it's all smashed up. I don't think it'll move.
What a mess this idiot created.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I see this all the time, AJ.
185. I'm just going to pull her car.
What you say?
I would say I see this all the time.
You're
just
like a tow truck driver.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All the time. And it's always just like crazy bad decisions like this.
Especially these chicks driving drunk, because women drivers, no survivors anyways.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
But guys, we're at the 3-hour mark, guys. I think I'm gonna shut this bad boy down.
Hey, AJ, real quick.
Hmm?
I think you're right. I might have to leave my job because I know you and Snowboarder were on that live stream that I did with you guys. Yeah. So the hairy chick, since when I went back to work this past Friday, she's been very flirty with me. It's like, oh my God.
Well, you know what I can say.
I was thinking the same thing. Help me.
Or you need to tell your supervisor about it quick and be like, look, no way. This chick's bothering me and making me uncomfortable. Because here's the thing. If you reject her, then she can get you first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Sure. That's why I'm very cautious about my moves, because I'm thinking the same thing. Like, everything she's doing is like very flirtatious. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, sorry. What the hell?
Yeah, not good. Guys, never, ever, ever date chicks where you work.
Yeah.
Ever. So, Damon for the $10 says there's so much cheap drugs out there that are high potency. The normal America will catch up 10 years from now. And guys, that is true, because guys, here's the thing. There are these drugs that different, and like, I don't want to use the term, the indigenous cultures, but in different parts of the world, there's different drugs, like how we talked about in the after hours yesterday, right? Beetle nuts and skoog and all these different drugs from all around the world, where people in the United States, some drug dealer is going to bring it here and then find a way to make it more potent.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how it works. And it could be something where, like, it's just a natural way to get a little bit of buzz, and then you add some rat poison and some freaking formaldehyde. And next thing you know, people are, yeah. But Damon, thanks for the $10, man. I appreciate that. Thanks to all you guys that support the channel, man. I appreciate that.
You are scaring the hoes.
Guys, I was talking to a couple of smaller creators, and guys, it's our circle. Oh, guys, look. Look.
Household.
You remember this? This is the Twin Peaks chick. Look.
Oh, I remember her.
You guys remember her? You remember the story?
What's this about?
Oh, dude. So this dunderhead, he's a corporate information officer at some Kaiser Permanente thing, right? And he met this 304 who works at Twin Peaks, which is like the southern version of
Hooters.
Hooters. He's on again, off again with her, meaning she's banging Chad and then he's buying her stuff.
Oh.
She says she's pregnant.
What?
She says the baby's his.
He's old.
Hold on. Well, no. This is the judge on the left. The guy at the bottom.
Oh, my bad.
So he's this neo-zoomed weeby Poindexter, right? She has the baby. Turns out the baby is not his.
Of course not.
Hold on. It gets worse. Then she helps him pay for a lawyer he helps her pay for a lawyer so that she can get the real dad on child support. He marries her the next month, takes money out of his retirement, and then buys an $800,000 house in Tennessee with it. Moves her and her 2 kids and the bastard kid. Well, they're all 3 of them are bastards. Her and her 3 bastard kids into the house. Buys her $1,000 a month truck. Gets her a job at his work. Guys, you guys remember this guy? He's our voted simp of 2024.
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah. Hey,
I actually saw the trial on webinar. I actually saw the webinar case.
Yeah, guys, if you go back to let me pull this up. If you guys want to see this, I might go over it again. Matter of fact. Guys, if you go back,
I didn't even know about this one. That's crazy.
Me too. I've only know about it now.
I think if you go to live, it'll be like, and you go to popular, it'll be like one of the top 3 popular ones. Because I went back and listened to it. This was before we even got into this channel when you guys covered this, and then I went back and listened to this one. It was really good.
Wasn't it like the biggest simp of all time or whatever, or simp of the year or whatever? Are these monetized? I hope so. Hard to find it. But guys, we had like the biggest simp award. It was right at the beginning of the year.
Wasn't this the one that she let her kids drive the Chevy Tahoe around? And, shooting bows and arrows and everything.
And I'll try and find the actual link to the video, and then
hey, I don't remember. Sorry to cut you guys off, but I don't remember if it was Budweiser or Coors Light. But you remember Real American Heroes when they did that jingle?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, Real Simp Hero.
Where is it? It was what is this? We're in August. So that to be 6 months ago. And yeah, guys, I'll try and find the link, but it was who's the biggest simp of the year? Oh, here it is. So the biggest simp of 2024.
AJ, hold on real quick. I just want to say to Snowboarder, thanks for the correction. I think it was Snowboarder.
Yeah, and the video is called "He Bought the House So She Won't Leave with Her Mom and 3 Kids After 6 Months of Marriage." Guys, it looks like we're gonna have to go over this again because I think there's so many new people, guys, that will probably need to have this live again.
I'm one of them.
So, yeah, guys, this guy, I think we voted him the biggest simp of 2024.
Man, she must be amazing in the stack.
She's still haunting him to this day.
Guys, man, she must have that friggin' thunder throat, dude. That friggin' that contra code coochie. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
That throat hugging action.
All right, guys. I'll be live Thursday, guys. I actually, you know what, daytime live tomorrow, guys. Because boy, oh boy, I'm gonna show you guys the most off-putting chick of all time. You guys remember the one chick that I showed you who looks like the chick from Bob's Burgers? That's like, and then
don't voice my man.
Oh, guys, yeah. We will do the deep dive on that chick. Okay. So
what time tomorrow?
That'll be 4 p.m. tomorrow, Eastern Standard.
And you're doing one on Thursday too?
I do Thursday. Thursday's gonna be 9 p.m. and then I'll probably do another daytime live on Friday. So
all right, perfect.
All right, guys. I appreciate you guys. Thanks. Usual, guys, make sure you are subbed because I'm trying to hit 17K. But all right, guys, take it easy. Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, AJ.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
See you guys later.